between the diners and the limousines are only in the way we play. We got the hustle, we got to move along, we got to live it up all night long. Make no mistaken, we won't be breaking. Everybody sing along. High, high, silver moon, I wanna see you moving. My, steal the groove, no, you're never gonna lose it. No, no apologies. Come with me, we're gonna shake the seas. Everybody sing along. High, high, silver moon, I wanna see you moving. My, steal the groove, no, you're never gonna lose it. No apologies. Come with me, we're gonna shake the seas.
So you think you can measure up, huh? We'll see. Good afternoon, everybody. How you doing? Yeah, if I didn't say YouTubers, because are you really a YouTuber? Or are you just pretending to be a YouTuber? Are you really a YouTuber or are you a YouTube supporter? Yeah. I'm getting into a series that you may enjoy or you may not. Because, it's going to be Patriots Day on Monday. Are you really a patriot or are you a patriot supporter acting like a patriot? Think about it. Know the difference? Do you measure up? Well, in your mind, you might. The world doesn't revolve around you because the North Pole is moving towards Russia. And, yeah. Be surprised. The experts are really freaking heating up and talking about Hurricane Lee. Why they call them experts? Yeah, exactly. They're good at forecasting. No, they're terrible at forecasting. They're terrible at freaking guessing. Just like the medical profession, all the freaking medical people are forecasting, predicting. It's all guesses. That's all it is. And we pay these people money for that crap. And they throw the dice, and guess what? Most of the time they get craps. Yep, exactly. Diflucus of their brain. All right, well, I'm going to call out Ryan Hall today. I like the young man, but yeah, I know who's instigating and pulling his puppet strings. He did a stream this morning about Hurricane Lee a couple hours ago, and yeah, he mentioned that some of his people are commenting about aliens controlling Hurricane Lee. Yeah, we know who comes on chat that always talks about aliens. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not saying any names, but she shows up. Everybody say hello to her. You know who I'm talking about. Anyway, before I do anything else, let's see. Today is the 8th day, September. Wow. We've already killed, technically, if you look at the calendar, we've already just about killed 2 weeks out of this, about 3 to go. Yeah. It's currently 101 degrees here in West Central Texas. For y'all that are dying in 90-degree heat, suck it up, Buttercup. I didn't even tell you the heat index, but I won't because y'all are still figuring about how to run power if your power goes out. We give you a hint. Fossil fuel generators. Yep. Anyway. Hey, AB. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Shift Kicker, be safe. You're late. Must have slept in or did something like fishing or something this morning. Should have already been home. What's up with that? I was waiting all morning for you to go freaking live. So I'm going to stream. They don't go streaming. Well, I can give Shift Kicker the chance to do it on a Friday. Nope. No word from her, so that's why I'm doing the stream now. And she's still on the road. Ay. Hey, Chris. Nice to see you. AB says he's Freakzilla. Okay. Or Freakzilla. Yeah, go wipe your paws. I don't want that dirty stuff in the house. Hey, Super Dave. Hey, Jess. Keto Homestead. How you doing? She was making Mexican food with Barrett all morning. I ended up having to leave because I had things to do, and the heat was getting hot, and now it's hot enough for me to stay inside for a little while. And I got other things I'll end up having to do, but I think they can wait a little bit. Going down, yeah, AB's doing the same. Hey, Camel Carl. Yeah, tell the aliens to turn around now. They're coming for Lake Ferry. That's all I'm saying. They want their Diflucus back. You know. Hey, Life for Bobby, how you doing? Life for Bobby says it's perfectly fine with the temps they have right there. No, wait. I love you, Bobby. Let me send you some heat. Yeah, let me raise the temperature over there for you. AB, nah. Just sit in your big old Tonka truck and pretend you're driving down the road, and you think you call yourself Freakzilla, but yeah. The moment you see Godzilla come out of the ocean, you'll be running, just like the rest of them. Yeah. Yeah. Well, anyway, is it hot in your area? Is it cool? See, I was busy out there sweating my, membranes off and everything else, and certain individual kept on freaking posting stuff picking on Minions, specifically about me. So I was like, oh, okay, we're gonna pick on Minions, huh? I'm all quiet, haven't been on for a couple hours, and yeah, you just gotta try to roast a Minion, huh? Yeah. And you notice it's all quiet in chat. She's not showing up. I think the aliens got her. They're extracting that Diflucus. Yeah. So big stories today, not too bad. Let's see. They're still wondering why we have daylight savings time. It's going to be in November. Why do we have to still listen to all these people that supposedly have a piece of paper that they paid for? They didn't actually freaking achieve it. They call themselves experts, and they're telling us everything from medically to all that other stuff. Yeah. Explain that one, and I'll tell you why. Yeah. Well, needless to say. Hey, Crazy. Yeah, Crazy's all hiding out in chat. Yep. She's busy eating a pork cheese pizza. See you Thursday, darling. Okay, come across says furs wear boots, but y'all gotta believe me. I saw it. I tell you, no lies. Furs wear boots. Dancing with the dwarf. Yeah, I believe they were dancing with a dwarf. I've never seen Lake Fur wear boots. She's always walk around barefoot. And then she's got to wash her freaking feet in the kitchen sink. So think about it. Makes you want to say if I ever go to Lake Furry's house to eat, I'm taking my own plastic utensils and my paper plates. No. Honestly, I'll serve myself. No, I know where your dishes have been. I know what's been in there where your dishes have been. Dun, dun, dun. Crazy says it's 96. Ooh, it must be hot. You enjoying that air conditioning inside while chewing on that hot, steamy 4-cheese pizza, aren't you? Crazy. Yeah. Her toes are tapping and she's too busy eating, so that's why she's not here. That or she refuses to be with me anymore. Hey, I took my showers. I can't say about you. I didn't worry about the shallow end, deep end. I just went full throttle in there to get all the sweat and everything else off. Yeah. Well, you see, she admits she doesn't want to freaking. She doesn't want to be up here anymore. I guess that's her. She's quitting. She doesn't want to be my co-host. I'm too hard on her. Yeah, TH2. I didn't forget about her video wearing boots. That was only because, somebody stepped on her feet and she didn't wash her feet for a couple of days and her toes were all swollen. So that's why she was wearing boots that day. Yeah, a little bit of the backstory. Don't believe me? Well, she has to show up to freaking say otherwise. Otherwise, I'm predicting, as all the experts do, that yeah, that's what it really is. And yeah, there's no statues of her feet with boots on, so it must be true. Yeah, Why is it? Yeah, you got to call the vet. You got to refill the drugs, huh? Bum, bum, bum. Well, hopefully Tobias isn't suffering too much with the heat and his skin condition. I know that happens to animals quite a bit during this heat time. But let's see. Yeah, I saw a thing that supposedly if you have an Apple phone, you need to immediately update your phone. There's some severe hacking issues with that last update they did, so you need to update it again. Otherwise, you're going to be hacked. Yeah, I pee on the grass too, so Lake Fairy can come by and she wonders why the grass is wet and it's 100 and freaking 10 plus here, and say, why is the grass wet? Don't worry about it. It's just the grass sweating. I ain't scared. She's just a fairy. She dances with the trolls, I hear. I had to bite her up, but she never shows. So, she always says she's busy. So I'm going to pick on her. So, Lake, remember, Mommy Mondays, there's no work to be done in the house. So if you're going to do it, you got to do it over the weekend and take Monday off. That way you can just paint, lay in bed, bug the crap out of Allie, keep calling her till she answers, tell her to make you a coffee and bring it to you in bed, So. No, that's not Lake Fairy doesn't dance with giants. She's just jumping up and down trying to freaking get on here, trying to get up on his shoulders and stuff. So she's just jumping around giants. She ain't dancing with giants. Yeah. Well, good afternoon, cheese
Hello. I just
pizza
got back.
woman.
just got done filling some prescriptions for Mr. Tobias.
Uh-huh.
His allergy meds and an antibiotic because he's getting hot spots with the white crusty stuff again. Yum.
Oh, no.
Yep. This time it's on top of his head.
Oh, wow.
I've never seen it there. The side of his cheek is raw.
Uh-huh.
He's got a raw spot there. But I've been putting the Manuka honey on it and it's been working. But now he's got a spot on top of his head. So allergy meds and antibiotics so he doesn't get infection because he lost that toenail too. I don't want him to make sure there's no infection.
So, are you one of the partners in crime with Lakeberry, picking on minions on morning one?
I was at the doctor's when all that was happening and went to the wholesale club
Mm-hmm.
with my dad.
Yeah, she was playing with matches. That's all I gotta say.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she thought she was on fire.
Oh, guess what?
They call you Twinkle Toes, right?
Well, that too. But I got
Okay.
a dishwasher coming.
Ooh,
Woohoo!
ooh, a dishwasher.
Yep.
Is his
It's on
name
the-
Pablo?
Does
Does he work for minimum wage? Will he cut the yard and do your windows for you too?
Nope. On the way to the wholesale club, we stopped at a Home Depot because that was one that was right there. I don't care who it sponsors, whatever. They have an appliance that I need, and I'm gonna get it. So I don't care. Right?
Uh-huh.
So I got a dishwasher on wheels instead of the countertop one. Back to the wheelie one, and it's only an 18-inch one, so it's not big. Kitchen's not big here anyway. Don't need a big one.
Mm-hmm. Well, so TH2 admits it. The wannabe secret agent man was assisting Lakeberry. Now, TH2, I heard that Pablo quit doing your chiropractic stuff for you
Oh no!
before he got caught that he was illegal and didn't have a license. So,
Ah.
So that's why I was asking if Crazy got him, because he's got a fucking new job.
Hello, everybody in chat. Hello.
So from now on, we're going to call Crazy Twinkle Toes, at least for today, because she got an all clear.
Yep, everything's good, and my purple toe is good too.
Yep.
Keep on cutting down my toenail. That's all they gotta do.
Well,
Because it started lifting, so he's
yeah, I like going in there. I'll let them freaking trim my nails and massage my feet and say, hey,
Whenever you go to the podiatrist, always ask for a medical manicure, pedicure,
Mm.
because they
I
got.
never asked for it. It's expected. So,
Nope. I asked him. I said, next time when I come, can I get a medical one? He goes, yep, sure. I'll put you in.
well, that's all they do on mine all the time. And then the clippers and all that, health regulations, they can't keep them. So he gives them to me. So I got all these clippers and stuff at home.
Well, you know, it's safer than going to a salon for it to get done because I'm a diabetic and I have to watch out. So might as well have the medical professional do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Reggie.
Hey, Reggie. Welcome to the stream. If I missed anybody else, howdy. Welcome to the stream.
Welcome.
I'm Carlos Flows. I'm Pablo Escobar. Speaking of which, the prison that got him in say that Pablo has been acting pretty fishy lately, and they think he's getting ready to try to escape again. So be on the lookout. We may have a news story that he escaped again.
I also got some clams so I can make some homemade chowder.
Hi, Luke Garmin.
Hey, Dave.
She's sitting at a neurologist. Mm-hmm. Here, let me get a flashlight. I'll do it for free. Wah, wah, wah. Hey, Lakeberry. You're nothing but a gremlin. Why don't you check your email, accept the invite, and can come up here and tell me to my face. Just been doing Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I didn't think she would. She's having too much fun folding clothes, hanging out with Allie. That's
Oh, I rebroadcasted. I did a premiere last night.
yeah.
I rebroadcasted the Big Brother thing,
Oh,
the video I made about the controversial and coincidental quotes from the book 1984.
oh, no.
That one.
Yeah. At first, I put it on Signal and I watched it, and then when I saw it again, I thought, oh, maybe you put it on the wrong link. I was like, okay. Hey, Moonlight.
Did it work? I don't
No,
know.
it didn't work.
It cut
I
off.
didn't watch it again last night, but the first one worked for me. So
It's on my. I don't know if I should make a playlist so it's easy to find, but it's from last year.
uh-huh.
And I did a poll and I asked if people thought if things were the same as it was last year or is it worse this year? You know.
No.
It was like a 50-50.
No.
But only 3 people answered, but that's all right. Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see. I got a message from Secret Agent Man. Sure, go ahead, TH2. He was asking about posting somebody. So, yeah, well, that's been a full minute. Lake Furry's freaking a troll. That's all I'm going to say. She's wearing her little green suit. That's why she won't come up here. That's the most Irish. That's where she's a troll. Yep, she ain't Irish. Okay, well, B Charmin's having difficulty seeing on her small phone, so I'm going to do it for B Charmin. Hey, everybody in chat. This is B Charmin. Hi, how you doing?
Yep.
And if you can't hear me, there's B waving to everybody.
She's so cute.
Well, there. I got you covered, B.
He got you. He got you, yo.
Ooh, Moonlight doesn't like emails. I think I'm going to send her 2 today. 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening.
Huh?
Moonlight. Moonlight says she doesn't like 1 email a day. So I'm going to send her 2. 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening.
Just auto send with the same thing. Hi.
Yeah, one good morning, have a good day, and the other night, good night, sweet dreams.
Peekaboo.
Now, B's not in the minion community, so. Hey, Barry J.
Hey, Barry. That could be. You never know.
You know, Moonlight, I won't do that. I'll joke about it, but I wouldn't do that to you. I stopped sending stuff to Lake Fairy about news and stuff, but because she's got so much news and everything else in her emails, she never gets my stuff until like 4 months later. But hey, I understand. Sorry, eating my lunch.
That's okay.
Today, I might be able to finish my Pringles can.
Ooh. I found you, Trust.
You found me.
There's a bee.
Has to be. I don't see it. Holy smackaroos, there is one.
Yep, you can get a costume of it too.
I bet Camel Coral made that up real quick and posted it so you
Oh,
find
I
it.
thought I shared the wrong one. It was supposed to be Pinterest. It just had to be by itself. But yep.
Yep, THC, another feeling.
Wow.
Okay, this should have you worried. Stacker has posted the 50 highest paying jobs in America you can get without a degree. And they have an airline pilot. There's the picture for it. So, yeah. So, all those vacations you like taking, that guy's not, or that female's not, didn't go to school. Hopefully, they at least freaking took a flying test. You know? Hi, TCP. How's it going?
TCP.
Now, of course, Ship Kicker's still driving. I don't know how she's driving and she's texting. What the hell?
She's a passenger.
No, I thought she was on her bike.
Oh.
Well, I guess she's not on her bike. She's in her truck. She's a passenger, I guess. Yep, I guess you're right. Hey, it's Friday. I'm not supposed to be thinking today. I wasn't supposed to go live. Ship Kicker should be here doing the live right now.
Did she trailer up the bikes?
No, she probably didn't take the bike.
Riding in the truck. Yep. She's riding in the truck right now.
I bet she's riding in the back. Come on a minute, Ship Kicker. Your husband mad at you. You get it right in the back.
It is less humid out today. It's tolerable outside. Put it that way.
Well, get ready for the big storms. That's all I'm going to say.
Yep. No, I know.
Everybody's watching Mr. Hall and Yelling and Catch. He mentioned aliens, and he said, yeah, it's going to go possibly hit Maine and then go up towards the North Pole. Hey, Ryan, geography wasn't a good thing for you. The North Pole's not that direction anymore. It's moving towards Russia. I fact-checked it, too. You're off.
Ooh.
Banana, banana.
Wow, hi. You got a tushy up here.
Hey, the invite wasn't for you. It was for Allie.
Yeah, well, she's right here. We actually already talked about this.
Well, yeah, but Allie was the one invited, not you.
Here you go, Allie.
You're the big meanie.
Nope.
Allie, I just want to hear her once. Tell her, Mom, make me lunch.
You got a whole Jersey Mike thing going on up in there. Yeah, a big, huge one. Did you see it?
But she wants a cheese and bacon and freaking grilled cheese.
What are you talking about?
Do you want some I made 4 cheese Tuscan kitchen pizza? Would you like to have a piece?
I know.
It's really good. It's full of gluten.
Yeah. So for those of you that do watch What to Celebrate every day, have you noticed it's only been a few things every day?
I was
Get
going
ready.
to put on my Star Trek t-shirt, but I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you hear about that cheese factory that blew up?
Oh my God.
There's debris. There's debris everywhere.
I saw that. And my dad was like, what are you laughing at? I'm like, this? And he's like, ah. He said that was a good one. He's like, I like that.
Nice jacket, Trust.
It's very windy right now.
Yeah. Let's protect me from that Massachusetts wind.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and those gorgons that are in.
Actually, I'm wearing this today because, like I said, Shiftkicker said if we didn't go live on Friday morning, she was going to go live. And morning came and went. It's high noon here, so I went live. I'm like, what the hell? And then she finally shows up saying, hey, I'm still driving.
At Costco's,
Good
Hey,
afternoon.
morning, Chicken Noodle.
I would like to have. She's asking what we want from Costco's. It's in the pre-made section of the food. It's those pinwheels with the chicken and Swiss and cranberry cream cheese sauce in it, and lettuce, and they're pinwheels, and they're really good.
You always got to order your food to put you in a coma, huh?
Yeah.
Vanilla bean ice cream.
Yes, that too. No Jimmy's.
Yes, TH2, the cheese factory in France. Thank you.
But is it really France?
Yeah, because there was debris everywhere.
You ever have brie cheese? Just. It's really good with apples and cranberries in it, and it stuffed inside chicken.
Yeah. On a lighter note, Lake Prairie the only person I know that will make a grilled cheese using this cheese. It's called Limburger.
Ew, no.
And Allie leaves and goes to the beach for the weekend when Lake Prairie makes one of those. So you know the backstory when Allie went to the beach the other week.
Yeah, she was at the ocean and Mom was making grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Yep.
Limburger grilled cheese.
No, not the Limburger.
Yeah, because it wasn't stinky enough ice cold in the refrigerator.
You know what?
You had to get it melted.
Limburger's not that bad if you blend it with other things to cover it. It is stinky, but
Yeah, that's why I tried telling Lake Prairie about jalapenos, and she freaking.
but so is the
she's
Parmesan
burning her tongue.
cheese. Parmesan cheese smells like feet.
Yeah, true story.
Feta cheese smells like feet. And a little.
Well, we know
salty.
Lake Prairie knows about feet
Where's the beef?
between your toes.
It's with the McDonald's lady in the parking
Nope.
lot.
Doctor said he couldn't find any meat between my toes today.
Yuck.
Nope. No, I clean my feet.
That's toe punk.
Yeah, toe punk. Even when I take my socks off, because you get your fuzzies in between toes. Always clean between your toes. Plus, as a diabetic, you're supposed to clean them, and when you're done with the shower, you're supposed to put a towel in between both toes and dry them off. Yeah, no moisture.
Well, here's something that's going to freaking excite Lake Prairie.
Oh, feet.
It was just announced 23 minutes ago. Nancy Pelosi's announced that she's going to run for re-election again.
No, who's gonna vote her in? I mean,
I think she's hoping that they take control so she can be in control again, but that's not going to happen.
She's insane. Just like the rest of them. The whole lot of them are all insane.
Since you can't pick it on about their age, somebody just needs to tell her, we're not going to allow you to freaking run again because you're too stupid and too ugly. And just lay 2 of the 3 freaking reasons why you don't want to elect her. She's stupid and she's ugly. She can't see for her stupidity and her ugliness. But if you pick on her about her age, she's like, you're picking on her.
Her and Joe all need to go to the freezer full of ice cream and stay there.
Yeah. Oh, she probably gets somebody to bring her the ice cream. She's never even seen her freezer, except in a picture in a catalog when she ordered it.
Yeah, they're all twisted.
Okay, grilled cheese with Cheese Whiz is good. I've never had it, and ew.
I actually, when I was a kid, when we would camp, it was actually the first time I had it. We had a major thunderstorm up to camp. And we were on the porch at camp, and my stepsisters and friends and I, cousins, we all got out the Cheese Whiz from the not from the can, but the Cheese Whiz from like the jar.
The jar, yep.
Yeah, the glass jars. And we had Cheese Whiz. We made toast, And then we had Cheese Whiz with bacon bits sandwiches.
Yeah.
That was like the bomb diggity back then. Now, if I had something like that, it would be probably gross. Limburgs. Oh, God.
So, Camel Call, please explain this. Okay. Are you saying that cheese Limburg smells like Charles Lindbergh, or does it smell like Amelia Earhart? And how do you know? Have you licked their bodies? Hey, I don't know.
I hate this ass, but what kind of body part you're talking about that the smell's coming from?
Nancy's new slogan, Hammer Time. Yeah. I don't even think she can lift a hammer anymore. That's why they freaking knocked her down. She got carpal tunnel just slamming the gavel a couple of times at one time. Like, damn it, I used to be a lawyer back in the 20s.
She had to find the right moment to take a drink of pop. Lock it out.
And if you didn't know, Nancy is a big hater of the Supreme Court because when they try to freaking pass stuff, the Supreme Court throws her shit out. But she doesn't like judges. Well, of course she wouldn't because, you notice nobody's freaking heard what happened to her husband, why they didn't convict him. Nobody asks these important questions.
Nope. Sliced toast with peanut butter, sandwich, pickles, bacon, and cheese with. Put it in the microwave to melt the cheese. Boy.
Hey, and people say I eat weird stuff. Do peanut butter and bananas? Oh yeah, that's good.
Peanut butter and banana sandwiches.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say that reminds me back to like after school lunches, like kindergarten, preschool.
Yeah. We don't have a Costco's here, Chickadoodle, but if they're not really thick, I probably wouldn't buy them. They're probably real.
No, they're good.
I'll buy the thin ones.
I buy a lot of the difference between Costco's wholesale club and BJ's wholesale club. BJ's has more food. Costco's has food and more household stuff, like more bed sheets and blankets. That's where I got those soft blankets that I got. They were like $20 or something. The eco-friendly. They're eco-friendly. What it does is they just made with less water.
Yeah.
We only get towels and washcloths that are 100% cotton.
Yes.
My
But the
mom,
Costco ones.
yeah, my mom and grandma always taught me always get 100% cotton.
But the Costco ones aren't that bad. But like everything nowadays, watch it how you wash it because everything shreds nowadays anyway.
You're supposed to wash it in cold. That's why it won't shrink.
Well, that, yeah, but still. But no, other than that, my dad's a Costco everyday shopper pretty much.
No.
We get clothes from there too. They have clothes, everything.
Yeah. So everybody in chat, please wave to Mr. Chef Kicker. He's
Yes.
working hard, driving safely.
And
Hello,
she's-
Mr. Chef Kicker.
And she's speaking of the right thing. Add some fluff to those peanut butter and banana sandwiches.
Yeah, they're good.
That's the game on.
Oh, I'm gonna beat both of y'all, and I think Allie's gonna join in and go, "Ooh, I want one of those." Okay, growing up, did you ever have a banana that was on a stick that dipped it in fudge, then rolled it in nut?
Meats or nuts, yeah.
Yeah. Now that's
Frozen banana
awesome.
sticks.
And you have it frozen, so on a hot day, you pull one out of the freezer, you let it, warm up just enough so it's soft enough to eat,
Yeah,
and then eat it. Oh my God!
yeah. Allie didn't hear you because she's not out here. But as I bring her sandwich, I will.
AB, I know the name of the BJ's Wholesale Club does sound wrong, and I don't know what it stands for either, but it's B, capital B, capital
You
J.
didn't like those
Yes.
bananas dipped in
We
fudge
don't.
with rolled in nuts, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she didn't like those.
What?
the bananas dipped in fudge, and then you put them in nuts and put them in the freezer. She never had that.
Ooh, you need to
They're
make
good,
some.
Allie.
They're good. Get some popsicle sticks or
It
sea
depends
salt.
on. It would depend on the nuts, probably.
You could do Jimmy's or anything, or granola on the outside of it. Doesn't have to be nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah.
We went from crazy talking about BJ's to nuts. What the hell? Y'all two are bringing the stream down.
I do prefer Costco's, but BJ's was closer to the doctor's office, so we only have one Costco's that's close to us over there. But I'd have to go through Brockton to get there, and I don't want to go through Brockton no more. Nope,
So,
sorry.
Lake, did you finish folding the clothes yet?
What did you say, Tim Jam? What?
I was asking if Blake finished folding the clothes yet.
Right. Lightfoot Bobby's right, but we are nuts.
I didn't hear you. That's got too noisy here.
I was asking if you finished folding your clothes.
Everything is out of the dryer, folded or laid out to be put in drawers and hung up. But no, I still have to put it in the drawers and hang it up.
So you don't have no towels today?
I did. I rolled all the towels and washcloths already.
Ooh, she was rolling. Kept on rolling.
Don't forget to clean your tip while you're rolling.
Well, yeah, I've heard the truth through.
Yeah, those sound so good. She's been eating frozen cherries that are covered in white chocolate then dark chocolate. Ooh, so it's double layered.
Yeah, she left out the part that
I'll be going to Costco's this
the
weekend.
pumpkin spice is between the two chocolates.
I'll go to Costco's this weekend and check it out. See if they have them over there. Are they in the frozen section? Obviously. Maybe. That's from pizza.
No. Here's a hint. Here's a hint. Something most of y'all freaking don't have because y'all too busy eating chestnuts on an open fire. But on the holidays, you really need to get the pecan halves that are dipped in molasses and sprinkled either with cinnamon sugar or white powdered sugar
Mm-hmm.
when they're baked, and then you let them sit until they cooled off, and then you eat those. Those are so good. Those are addictive. Chicken Noodle saying that she does like everything pumpkin spice. Yeah. Go back in time. Would you even mention pumpkin spice that first time that you did? Think about it.
It's funny.
Yeah, I went to a United Supermarket here the other day. Can't remember what I was getting. I was getting something. I think it was sweet tea or something. And they had a section that they had, harvest time. They got all the pumpkin stuff out. Pumpkin cookies, pumpkin this, pumpkin that. They even had some wannabe pumpkin pies. The one thing they did not have is pumpkin empanadas. I'm like, what the hell? This is Texas.
What is even that?
You never heard of a pumpkin? It's a breaded. It's like a folded bread pastry, and inside it's filled pumpkin filling.
Oh,
It's
yummy.
so good. It is so good, ooh, especially when they're warm.
We do pumpkin roll here.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a pinwheel. It's a big, huge, long loaf, and you do it thinner, like about an inch thick or a little bit more, and you put a cream cheese. It's like a cream cheese, and it's like a sweet cream cheese. So you would use like cream cheese, vanilla, and confectionery sugar.
Yeah. Ooh, moonlight. Yeah.
And then you roll it all up into a big roll. So when you cut it, they look like pinwheels, but it's really good.
Yeah, the meat empanadas are awesome also, moonlight. But, Made homemade tortillas and salsa yesterday. Awesome. That is awesome. And if y'all didn't check it out this morning, Keto Homestead made Mexican food today. She was up. The only thing I didn't pick on her there, but I'll pick on her here. If she's listening or if she left it, she's going to watch this later. Keto, if you're really going to make Mexican food, you can't start at 6 something in the morning. You got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and start cooking. Real Mexican food is started at 4 in the morning. I know. I lived it for plenty of years with my grandparents.
Mm.
I'd have to get my butt up and have to help them freaking make stuff in the mornings. Oh, those are the best ones when you get home from school. Oh, yeah, they're ready. Oh, yeah. Don't eat too many. You'll ruin your appetite for supper.
That's cute, T. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet Allie can sing it too. Pumpkin roll. I could hear it in my mind. I just can't think of the beat in order to sing the words right now. No. I don't know. Oh, I got a message from him. Okay. But I bet Chef Kicker's in the drive-thru at McDonald's right now with her husband.
Woohoo!
Uh-oh.
My youngest son's coming over with the lawnmower. He's like, my last day doing landscaping, I got the lawnmower. I'm coming over to do the lawn. I was like, okay, fine.
Nice.
I'm not going to complain. I was like, I just made pizza. You can eat it. He goes, honestly, it's too hot. I might have a bite and then throw it away. I was like, I don't care. You can have some.
Mm-hmm.
As long as it feeds you. Hi, my friend.
But like the hell you say, woman, I want some of that pizza.
And I'm going to move my phone away from the thing. You're lucky it's turned down a lot. So I don't know how it turned down. I readjusted my thing when it's supposed to beep. To a low.
So, Lake, how hot is it there?
Yeah. What's the weather like there?
I don't know.
What's your phone say?
Well, push Allie out the front door and wait till she starts banging and come back in because it's so hot. Stays the temperature.
Well, it cooled down, so it's 86, and it's 65% humidity.
So what's it feel like?
86.
86?
Mhm.
It feels like
Man, nice spring day right there.
mm-hmm.
Well, it's been in the 90s for like 5 days, so
Yep.
that's nothing though. I was like, with the humidity and the heat, the air conditioners run so much that eventually it's so hot for so long. I told Bigfoot, this is what trust deals with all spring and summer long and fall. I said, there's no time for like the house to catch up fully, so it's always like that.
Yep. And you haven't even hit triple digits yet.
Well,
Not in temperature. We've had triple digits, but not like actual temperature. It was feels like 100.
Well, I'm not talking about heat in there. I'm just talking about straight up temperature. Yeah.
I mean, we have, but not this year.
our humidity is at 71.
Yeah. But don't worry. I'm trying to send the triple digits to you, Lake, and what you hear in the background is, here I am to save the day.
I'll push it up to you.
Hurricane Lee, I'm on my way.
Right? Push it up to you when we hits us. The
Yeah.
humidity, I'll give you some humidity back if you like.
When you were singing that, all I could think of was Peanut from Jeff Dunham.
Yeah.
Here I am to save the day. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know, you think about it. If you believe Ryan Hall, Maine's going to get hit. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's wrong.
You don't think
Sorry. And he said I had to go to school to help him out. I don't need to help him out. I learned on my own. And I think
No.
I'd get expelled for freaking telling professors to bend over and I'll show them my boot.
You got a big, growing, moving storm coming in at 165, and it's got 50 feet waters coming in with it,
Yep.
which that's a constant waves just going into the coast constantly.
It's aliens. They're driving it. We know you contacted them and told them that.
So when that gets like, bigger and more strong, that's going to be carrying, like, let's just say 100-foot waves.
Yep.
I mean, all that coastal waves are just going to doge. What is that going to cause? All kinds of havoc.
Corrosion. Nothing but. And our beaches over here on our shores on the East Coast, they've been getting hit a lot lately.
Yeah.
With all the stuff that's going on.
And the big thing, I'm ragging on these, and Ryan Hall's the one because that's the last one I watched before the stream started. So sorry, Ryan, I really do like you, but you're in that group. You're still wrong. They're saying, "Oh well, this front that's freaking hitting the Midwest right now, blah blah blah." It's like, okay, have you ever taken consideration where's this hurricane going right now? It's going towards Puerto Rico and the islands there. What does a landmass do to a hurricane? Sometimes draws it to a different direction. Sometimes it pushes it away.
Or slows it down. Yeah.
Yep. And they're not even adding any of that factor in there. They just
Nope.
oh, it's going to go by Puerto Rico. Goodbye, Puerto Rico.
Slammed over and over repeatedly.
If you're going to look at it, you got to look at everything. That's why I look at the numbers. Numbers don't freaking change until something says, uh-oh. Yeah. And then you hear the announcement over the loudspeaker. Please place your head between your knees and kiss your ass goodbye. Yep.
Right.
So, but needless to say, like I said the other day, and Lake Prairie reminded some people, get ready. Even if it doesn't hit you, you need to have those supplies if you're a prepper. And if you live anywhere along the coastline, you should already have those supplies in your garage. Forget having your car in the garage. Live at the beach. That's how water's going to be. You're in your car anyway.
Exactly.
So, but you better have all that stuff to protect your home. But a Category 5, say goodbye to your home. Just grab what you want, and everything's replaceable and get that. You know what? Out of Dodge.
I even heard mention of a 6, and that's weird because people have been predicting that for months for September, which is so weird.
Well, that's because they've never experienced this El Nino.
Nope, not in our lifetimes.
And I'm going to put this in y'all's brains. It's a subliminal suggestion. It's not a message, it's a suggestion. Okay, they've been talking about climate change, global warming, blah, 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 blah. Okay? All these people forecasting, talking about it, never lived through this shit. They've never lived through an extreme El Nino like we're in, and they're saying, oh, it's coming. Hell, they're saying, oh, we got a solar maximum about to hit. Like they've never been through a solar maximum before.
Right.
Well, here's one thing they definitely don't know shit about. Ice Age. Mini, max, anything else. It's been well over 50 years since the last time they predicted a mini ice age, and that was in the 70s, and they were wrong, and these were the experts at the time. But you notice, they don't even know what an ice age would look like.
Nope.
No.
They don't have it recorded. So what if this is preparing us to go into an ice age? We're all, because everything's going to be electric, and we know nothing works electric-wise when an ice age comes.
In cold, yeah.
Yeah, you're going to be using fossil fuels, coal, be burning the neighbor's house so you can keep warm and shit, Notice it said neighbor's house. You choose your neighbor. Hey, everybody's got one neighbor. They're the one in the neighborhood. Yep, that's when everybody's going to grab the wood from. Yep.
I'm going next door where they got the generator. But even so, those lines could freeze.
Yeah. Buy those extension cords, crazy. Stick over there at night and plug in.
Yep. Well, I got that extra. I don't have it, but my dad has it out of the camper now. The extra generator that they had for the camper. that will at least do the fridge, which I would need. Well, if it's cold out, I don't need it. I just put my stuff on the porch.
Yeah.
Like my insulin, it has to be kept refrigerated. So
Okay, shift kicker. I'm gonna make a correction. Taco Bell isn't a Mexican food little mama papa shop. All right. No. No Taco Bell. Bad for you. Bad. Bad.
I'll be right back. My son's here to hold the line. I'm gonna go say hello real quick.
Yep. Hello, son.
Hello, son. Bye, son. All right, I'll be right back.
Yep. But on a lighter note, the I don't know, the future daughter-in-law of the other one, she's been eating McDonald's every night, and she's had stomach issues.
It's because it's not
And
good.
I had dinner with them last night. I actually took them to Texas Roadhouse, and we ate. And she had a salad. I'm like, really? You're gonna be hungry later. She got the one with the chicken strips. She still didn't finish it. She took it home, but I finally convinced my son. He realizes that McDonald's isn't real food. Hey, McDonald's, prove me wrong. I guarantee it's not 100% beef. I don't even think those fries are fries. Yeah. They're made from carrots. Y'all just don't realize it yet. So Lake Prairie, stop eating McDonald's. It's messing up your gut.
As much as I have McDonald's once in a while, it's I'm fine. I feel like you gotta feed your body a little bit of crap. That way, when they serve you the crap, you can handle it. You know, people who don't eat canned food or boxed foods, when they do finally eat it, it actually makes them not feel good.
Hey, Harvestberry. Well, you be careful. If that's what you're playing, because 4 or 5 is going to be way too hard. There's going to be a lot of devastation if it hits landfall. That's all I'm saying.
Yep. Yeah, I think, I don't know, we're praying it'll be fine. I just thought it was kind of odd that that would happen.
I think y'all need to do some research on where the water comes from for the underground.
Yeah.
It's being fed underground somewhere. If a hurricane was strong enough, it'd be pushing that water up like a sinkhole.
Yeah, it always cracks me up. People are always worried about our waters because, you know, things all happen in certain places, and it's like our water don't come from there. We give them the water.
Yeah, but your water comes from somewhere.
It sure does. But not there.
Hey, I'm just saying. Category 4, Category 5, the force of that water. You know, have you noticed they don't really freaking tell you what the jet stream or the power of the water underneath the hurricane is? They only talk about the height, the winds, everything above, but they don't talk about below. And you know the stuff below has got to freaking do something. So what happens? Here's a scenario that none of the weathermen talk. What happens if this Hurricane Lee goes directly in the path of the Bermuda Triangle and then disappears?
Well, not before it goes ba-da-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Wildlife called it the General Lee.
Mm-hmm. But hey, that's all I got to say. If it goes in the Bermuda Triangle, what happens? It disappears? Does it turn into one of those giant whirlpools and start sucking everything in from the Bermuda Triangle? Maybe that's where hurricanes really come from. The Bermuda Triangle parts way over there and where Africa's at, and it freaking creates a stream with all the bubbles there and the water, then it creates a hurricane. That way nobody knows the actual shape of the Bermuda Triangle.
Bermuda Triangle. Mm.
Well, I've been through a Category 4, Category 5, hurricanes, tornadoes, tsunamis, you name it, earthquakes, volcanoes. I'm telling you, hurricanes are not to mess with. I'm telling you.
No.
That's the worst of the worst, because Even before the hurricane comes, you get the wind, you get the rain, you get the tornadoes. Yeah,
The water.
yeah. That's the second. That's phase two. The water is phase two on the hurricane.
The coastal stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The safest place in a hurricane is the eye of the storm. I'm telling you.
Yep.
And you better have enough gas if you're in a boat and you're in the eye of the storm, because you want to follow the hurricane and stay in the eye of the storm. So that's something to watch for this weekend while it's coming to you on the East Coast. Y'all need to watch The Perfect Storm. Just, binge watch it 2-3 times in a row while you're waiting for that storm to come.
Was that with Tom Hanks?
No.
No. Was it
It has the guy that played Gladiator.
Kevin Costner?
No.
I
What was the
remember
guy-
seeing that a long time ago.
Yeah, what was the guy's name that played Gladiator?
I don't
the actor.
remember. I'm looking.
I'm waiting for chat to bring it.
George
Hey, Margaret,
Clooney. George Clooney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had George Clooney in it. And then I can't remember the actress.
Mark Wahlberg and Diane Lane.
Yeah.
I'm looking now. I gotta look everything up.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if TH2, our fact checker, is a. Yeah.
All right, Moonlight just said George Clooney. Thank you, Moonlight.
Hey,
Hey,
Margaret.
Picker, the last time I looked, you're slacking. Russell Crowe.
No, it
Why
was
does that name sound familiar?
Russell Crowe played in Overboard, and did he play in Waterworld?
No, that was Kevin Costner.
Yeah, I thought Russell Crowe was in it too, and Tom Petty was in that too. I thought.
Yeah, Tom Petty was in it.
Yeah.
Well,
Actually, Russell Crowe is married to Goldie Hawn, right? Yeah.
to who? Sheryl Crow?
No, Goldie Hawn.
No, I thought Kurt Russell was married to. Or they're not married, but they are. They've been life partners for all these years.
No, Russell Crowe and Goldie Hawn, they're still together.
Oh, Russell Crowe is the one in Gladiator. Oh,
Or
okay.
Kurt, is it? No, it's Kurt Russell. Sorry, I get the two names messed up. It's,
Oh my God!
I
Thank you
know
for the correction, Moonlight.
Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn.
Mhm.
Kevin Costner. No, yep. We settled
All
that.
AB could say is Marky Mark.
Yeah, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
No, I think AB was one of the Funky Bunch. Why does everybody say they're married? They never got married. They're just life partners.
Who?
Did a big old interview about it.
Who? Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn.
Yep. She called him out in the interview too. Yeah, he wouldn't put a ring on it.
Yeah, they're busy on TikTok now doing weird stuff like dancing in the kitchen and all kinds of weird stuff.
Yeah. So they might have got married. I didn't hear about it. They got too old. Hey, that's all I got to say.
Kate Hudson is Goldie Hawn's daughter, right?
Yep.
Yeah. She's probably the one videotaping.
She's probably the one telling them to do stuff. Oh no, I'm definitely listening to Rock Me Like a Hurricane. Hurricane Lee doesn't have the balls to come through the Gulf Coast and come towards Texas. That's all I got to say. There's my predictor, weather forecasters. Yep. I called Hurricane Lee a trans hurricane. Yep. Why not? But on a serious note, please, if you live on the East Coast anywhere, from South Carolina on, because they've been saying, oh, it's not going to hit the Carolinas. How do they know?
They don't.
So be ready. Hell, I'll even go as far as Georgia. You should at least make sure you got everything if you need it at the last second. You know. But You never know. Especially if you're going to hunker down. I don't suggest hunkering down if it's a 4 or 5, but hey, you're going to do what you're going to do, and just remember, I will not do your eulogy. So I've retired from doing eulogies and all that other stuff from funerals. That 1 year freaking really kicked my ass, and I couldn't even speak my father's funeral. So that's how bad it was, and I don't go to funerals no more. Hell, I don't even know if I'm going to show up to mine when it comes time. That's how disgruntled with funerals I am right now. So.
Tired today.
And there's Hurstberry Moon's prediction.
Yeah.
Every least she knows around here are aggravation is crap. So she predicts it's going to hit them. It's like, well, hopefully you're wrong. Like I said, I hope I'm wrong on mine, but well, everybody's saying prep your foods, prep this to the rafters shit. No, hell no. Make sure your freaking raft is ready to freaking be inflated. If you're staying, in case you got a float inside your living room, if your house withstands it, stuff like that.
And if the coasts are affected, then everybody inward is affected because of deliveries and all kinds of stuff. So
Yep.
it's just because it's a trickle down effect. So once one place is affected, we all take a hit one way or another.
Yep. Maybe he's saying it's not going to hit Georgia. Well, you never know.
Never know.
Yep. Let's see what happens to Puerto Rico and the islands there first, and then you'll know which path it's going. If you notice, if you go back in history and look at all the old streams, they always gave you a suggested or predicted path, and it changed some once they hit the islands. That's what I'm saying. They're not talking about the islands, even though it's going to go by, skim by, and all that. It still affects the hurricane. The island could be a magnet, or it could, attract it or push it away. You just never know.
Mm-hmm.
But, you better watch it, Lake Furry, because I heard Hurricane Lee likes Minions, and you've been picking on Minions all day long. So
I know. I couldn't help myself.
she might just curve and say, you know what? I'll take care of that troll for you, Trust. Don't worry. I got your back. Thank you, Lee. Yeah, Barry J, that you don't need education on that. You just need common sense. You don't mess with Mother Nature. Exactly.
He's still out there doing the ad.
112. Good luck, Chicken Noodle.
Even the waves obey his voice.
I don't know. Have they rescued the guy that was in Turkey, trapped 5,000 feet down in a freaking spelunking cave or something? I don't know. Last thing I heard, they're still trying to get him, but hey, you got to prepare for everything. He got sick when he was down there. What made him sick? Did he take cold McDonald's food with him and he ate it and got sick? Or, did he forget to take a freaking respirator with him and he went there and sucked up the fumes in the cave like all caves have? Yeah.
Guano fumes.
AB's saying it's not going to hit the freaking East Coast. Okay.
It may not, but prepare as if it's gonna.
All the other ones got deflected and went back into the ocean. We're not this strong. So
Okay.
I question it. Hey, Margaret.
My knowledge of living up this far up north on the East Coast is when a hurricane's out in the water, we still do get the effects. I'm close to the coast, so I will get winds, not like a hurricane wind, but I will still get high winds, which can break power lines, can break trees still. We will get some rain, and the shorelines will get the high footage of waves.
Tornadoes.
Yep, we can get downbursts, tornadoes. Yep. Thank you. The outskirts is sometimes what you got to worry about.
Yeah.
Like I've said before in the past.
Hey, speaking of downbursts, I've been through those too. Everybody in chat, raise your hand if you've been through downbursts. Those are really fun.
Whee! You go down.
Yeah.
I'll be back. I gotta bring him out some cold water.
Man, it's only 80 something degrees. You don't need no cold water. Take him a nice hot cup of tea. Tell him, today I'm not Irish, I'm British. Here, have some tea. Here.
It's a spot of tea.
Yeah, and there's a spot of crumpet. It's nice and moist. No, but yeah. So let's see. We had all these legendary singers or musicians pass away. It's time for the actors to start dropping like flies again. So, what's his name? Like Danny Masitano, whatever his name, from that '70s show.
I'm not sure.
That I see they convicted him for 30 years to life.
Goodness.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if he's guilty or innocent or whatever else, but, that sure is pretty extreme.
I don't really follow people. I mean, if I hear about it or see it, I'll look, but I don't really follow people.
Yeah.
Except for you, with you, if I want to know the weather or something.
Yeah. When you feel a little frisky, you want to pick on minions, you start picking on me. That's how it is.
Well, it was either that or the Boss Baby.
Mm-hmm.
Just felt like a minion day. I don't know.
Yeah, but just remember, you're number one in my thing. When I poop, I call Lake so she can clean my shorts. She's number one in my book. She's got experience cleaning those dirty poopy pins. In more ways than one.
Poopy butt sack.
Yeah, guaranteed she will not use cabbage on my bottom. Nope. No cabbage.
Cabbage.
Yeah. Okay, we'll send you all the heat from Texas, Harrisburg. We want cold. Monday, Tuesday, we're supposed to get rain, and we're supposed to be in the 90s, drop it down to the 70s. I want to know what the low is. They haven't even predicted what the low is going to be for the evenings when we hit the 70s on Tuesday. I can't wait.
We're dropping down a little bit, too. We dropped down over a week ago, and then we had the 90s, and now we're dropping down again. But just because it's dropping down in temperature, the hot, sticky, moist makes it feel hot anyway. Yeah. Stinks.
Yeah. Now, made too many factors, AB. You believe what you want to believe. But, Margaret says guide stones. I thought somebody destroyed the guide stones.
They did. Did
they replace them, or is it still destroyed?
I don't think they're going to replace them.
No.
Last I heard, they weren't.
Oh, that's good. I just didn't understand why they even put them up in the first place. But, hey, they should have insured them.
I thought it was an inside job anyway.
Oh, possibly.
Yeah.
Probably Nancy Pelosi. I don't know. Need one of our fact checkers to check. What was Nancy doing the week of the Georgia Guidestones got blown up?
Good question.
She probably was pissed off and getting drunk. They don't like me.
And I think that lady has rum in her ice cream.
Yeah. Well, I think she's freaking partying with Ben and Jerry because, half of Ben and Jerry's ice cream was recalled this year.
I know, isn't that weird?
No, I never liked their ice cream. I came up with all these weird names. Why? It's chocolate.
Yeah.
Why didn't they name one called Welcome to the Shit Show?
I don't get it because it's expensive anyway.
No, that's all it is. Ben and Jerry's, and they have a weird name to it. But it's chocolate. And you're paying freaking $4 for a little freaking pint-sized freaking thing. No.
I'd rather buy our local shop's ice cream anyways. You know what's in it.
Yeah.
It's right from the dairy up here.
Yeah. Diplochus listeria. Mmm.
Yum. Gosh.
But you got to have the bad stuff according to Lakeberry. That way your body gets used to it and you don't get sick.
Well, the canned foods and whatnots, because
What?
otherwise,
It doesn't include the dairy? Come on now.
ugh,
Wow. I guess you've never had Chick-fil-A.
I haven't actually. Never seen one, never been to one.
Oh my God. You go
No.
to Chick-fil-A, you never go to McDonald's ever again.
Yeah.
Especially their spicy chicken biscuits.
No, we do like Lee's famous chicken when we're out and about or something.
Oh, there you go. She's calling for Lee. It's going to New York, people. Get ready.
Oh, there's no Lee's famous chicken, I don't think, here.
No, you called her out on the stream, so you heard her, Hurricane Lee. You know what that meant? Picking on minions. You got my back, and now she's calling you out saying you got no chicken.
Yeah. That's good chicken.
Yeah, I don't think so. Never heard of them.
Lee's famous chicken.
Nope.
They have fried breaded chicken livers. They've got fried chicken. They got sides. They got amazing biscuits.
No.
Yeah.
No. Hey, all I gotta say is, I didn't hear you say they had okra, so it can't be real chicken.
I didn't really notice it on the menu, but I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't have it.
You can't have Southern style chicken unless you have freaking okra. Fried okra's got to be on the freaking menu. That's just a requirement. Yeah, probably Harvest Berry. They've been canceling a lot of people in certain states, and I don't blame them. I'd refuse to freaking insure certain states. I saw a story that supposedly they passed some new bills or policies to protect people from shoplifters. Yeah, let's see how well that goes. People are going to skip college and they're going to go in groups and freaking start shoplifting everywhere. Watch.
I think that's upticking, and it's gonna get upticked further. People are desperate and just wrong. Like,
Well, I don't even think they're desperate. They just want something for free because it's owed them.
No, I'm not a real big nuggy person, maybe. I mean, I want the whole chicken. I want it real and not pressed into a shape, like no dinosaurs or nuggies.
Oh, those dino nuggets are awesome, though.
Yeah, I want real chicken on the bone. It's the best.
Hey, TJ Cat.
You get a whole chicken and you batter it. Kentucky fried chicken batter. It's good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm ready for the cold part. It's going to drop down to the 90s. Oh, yeah. Brr.
So you guys can keep your nuggies and chicken strips and your tenders and all that stuff.
Well, you know what I call northern freaking chicken nuggets?
What?
Chicken droplings.
Droplings.
Yep.
Well, I asked Allie, I was like, when we get chickens, I want to get babies. And she's like, if you bring those suckers in the house, I'm making nuggets. I'm like, oh my God.
No, you said you were going to put them right by my room. That's my room.
Yeah, they were going to be on that side of the house. Yep. She said, if you do, they'll become nuggets. I think she would fall in love with them, don't you?
No.
You don't?
No. She just squeeze them and then twist their necks and, okay, time for nuggets.
Oh, that's not cool. I don't think she would.
Think about it.
Okay.
She said she's not a psychopath.
There's a girl who did that.
There is a girl who did that.
Yeah, but they were baby birds.
Ew. That's where it usually starts, is little animals.
Yeah, and then she tried to kill her siblings.
Yep.
Bobby said hello back. Everybody.
See, people get those little chicks, right? And they got like 3, 4, 5-year-old kids in the house, and 4 out of freaking 10 freaking chicks get freaking choked out and killed by these kids. Fact check that. Numbers are probably higher. I'm just saying 4 out of 10.
It's probably a higher rate than that. Well,
Why do you think the best freaking animal you can give a little kid is a turtle?
A turtle?
It's
Yep,
got a
turtle
shell
can go in
behind
its shell. They can protect itself by going in its shell.
it.
Well, I would say a snake, but you know, I'm afraid the kid might freaking bite the snake. All right, AB, you have a safe weekend, brother.
Yep, be safe. Stay away from those nuggies.
Yeah, be
Nah,
safe.
he's going to KFC to get his nuggies right now. That's why he's got to go.
Do they have nuggies?
I don't know.
Nuggets?
Yeah.
Chicken nuggets? Yeah.
I haven't been to KFC since the early 80s.
Ali says that, yeah, they have some kind of nuggets.
Yeah, they're like, they're not the tender ones anymore. They're nuggets.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, when KFC changed their recipe, I stopped going. I used to love going over there, getting the original recipe, and get a whole bucket of it, bring it home and eat it over the weekend.
Ours is one of those, like, you know how, like, people buy it from it, like, they'll buy the chain, but then, like, they own it or something, like, is it a franchise?
Guys,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, they still have that original recipe.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you go over there and you eat it.
Yeah, because the franchisor will decide if they want to go with the new way the KFC's going or if they want to keep what's been keeping them going. So,
Mm.
When they came out with those pot pies, I thought about trying one.
no.
Then I got over it, and nope.
The only thing that was pretty good, I don't even like the mashed potatoes because it's not mashed potatoes. It is instant potatoes.
Yep.
But it's the Idaho potatoes. But
I like the Idaho. They taste. I mean, they're you can see the real potato pieces in the mix. Like
yes.
it's not those potato flakes that taste weird.
Ooh, crazy. Shift Kicker sent you a picture. He's showing you. Shift Kicker sent you a picture on Signal,
wow.
and it's probably about the Taco Bell she's eating.
She did.
So be careful.
Oh, it's in. Oh, okay. Yeah, she sent it to all of us. Yep. Oh,
I'm getting a notification.
no, she didn't.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, the crazies. Yep.
Uh-oh. There's Cross of the Deli? What the hell? You crazy sending pictures of her son working his ass off.
Hey, he called it off. He called up and said, "Hey, today's my last day with landscaping. Tomorrow I start with HVAC.
Oh.
I got the lawnmower and the truck and all that. The professional one. You want me to come buzz the lawn?" I said, "Sure, why not? It's going to rain on weekends, so then it saves Andrew from doing it over the weekend anyway, which he won't be able to do because we're literally supposed to have rain tonight, tomorrow, Sunday, into Monday, actually, because of the storm." See, that's
Okay.
what happens with East Coast storms. It pushes all the rain and everything in off the coast. Yeah. You know,
Okay, I'm looking at this picture. I recognize the rice and beans. I see that guano pile on the right. And then I see cheese and something purple. You're calling it a yum smothered chicken burrito. That doesn't look like a chicken burrito. That looks like a cheese covered cabbage.
It's
You
got
ain't tricking me, Shift
shaved
Kicker.
on it. Why is it got shaved cabbage? Purple. It's purple cabbage. It's decorative.
That purple, you don't put freaking anything like that on a burrito. I'm sorry. If it's purple, it's cabbage.
It's decorative.
So, no. Sorry. That's like her. She knows about cabbage.
The burrito looks fat though.
Goodness.
Yeah, it's stuffed.
It's stuffed. Looks good, except you can take the purple cabbage off, yes, please. Just because it doesn't agree with me.
I made a sub last night that I had for dinner.
Uh-huh.
Bigfoot took some to work, and then I took the rest of it and had it for lunch and breakfast.
Nice.
That's how big my sub was.
They do look good.
It was huge.
Did you finish your salami though?
Yeah, well, we still have salami in the fridge, but yeah, what the meat and cheese and everything I put on there, it's gone.
Oh.
And Bigfoot even took some. I had to put it on a platter when I made it.
Don't let it get hot, get slimy.
Oh, it didn't get slimy.
My only question was, did you toast it?
No, I didn't want it. I didn't want it toasted.
Oh no. When you have it the next day, you gotta toast it a little bit.
Nah.
Stick it in the air fryer for like 10 minutes, not even.
There's
Okay,
my Italian sub. That's a platter, like a vegetable platter.
I'm gonna say in memory of Bigfoot. That's all I'm
Where you
gonna
can
say.
get it from?
I made it.
Oh, you made them?
Yeah, the bread is from a bakery that we have here, and they're like 99 cents.
Should have made the bread at home.
Nah, not that. Well, that's big though. You can't make a loaf like that
You can
kind.
still do the dough in the
I
machine.
think that's a green screen.
It's definitely not a green screen.
No, you make the dough in the machine, but you don't bake it in the machine. There's a dough setting that it will knead it all and do it and proof it all for you. You just take it out. Take like if you do like a 1 pound recipe, you can take it out and you cut little the length of sub rolls, roll it up.
Oh, you mean to mix it in the machine?
Yeah, it will make a dough for you and it will proof it for you.
Oh, okay, yeah,
There's
yeah,
a whole setting of that, or you can just do a mix.
yeah. I did it. I did Italian herbs and
This thing is driving me.
and cheese, and
Sorry,
it was yummy delicious.
it looks really good.
Yeah, I packed that sucker.
Packed it all in there, baby.
I did because I even told Bigfoot, I was like, "Why are you making half?" He's like, "Why are you making a whole?" And we were laughing, and I'm like, "Because I'm making mine once."
Right?
I cut it into fours, and it's huge.
Wrap this lunch and a snack.
I got one more left. I should go measure it. Ugh. Let's
See
go.
if she stands up to Subway's reputation.
Oh no, it's way bigger than Subway. It's like
Oh, no,
it's
baby.
like yeah, it's bigger than Jersey Mike's.
Yep. Jersey Mike's around here, they're not that good around here.
I don't know. Get a measuring tape.
Our Jersey Mike's is really good.
So it depends on, yeah, it does depend on where you are because, like with us, if we go to a Wendy's or Burger King over here towards College Town, it's fresher because it's more rotated. You go out in the city and it's not. I don't know, for some reason, it's just the lack of service too,
Right.
or a sub place.
Let's see.
Go measure.
4 inches.
I'd say about 1.5 feet.
It is a little over 20 inches. Oh, not to the end. Hold on.
Hold on.
It's almost 21 inches. It won't even fit in the frame.
Almost.
That
Almost.
does.
Put up.
It is a long schlong.
You're 3 inches shy of a 2-footer.
It's almost 21 inches.
If it was big, you wouldn't have no salami left.
Well, I got 2 packages of salami from the deli, though. And it's,
Yeah, I agree with you, Allie. I agree with you. That's all I'm saying.
what are you doing? What is she doing?
I made a face.
Just made a
Yeah.
mm.
Hey, you need to make one of those, and you need to make the Italian meatball sandwich.
Yum.
Well, next time we do it, we're probably
All right,
gonna.
Harvest Mary, be safe, darling.
I'm gonna get pub meat like a sirloin.
Mhm.
I'm gonna shred that all up, put
Oh.
that in the cast iron, and we're gonna do Philly cheesesteaks.
Oh, yep.
You leaving?
Nikki's
Yeah, she's going to the beach.
No, her middle sister's gonna pick her up because tomorrow's Allie's birthday.
Yep.
Oh, happy birthday, honey! If I don't see you.
Thank you. The big 17.
It's gonna be a party. Party.
Hopefully not.
Tell him what you asked for your birthday, you
A
weirdo.
fan.
A fan. Yeah.
A
Go ahead. Yeah, that's what she asked for her birthday. Huh?
Tesla fan? Okay.
No, it's got like a filter and it's like a oscillating tower looking thing. And
Oh yes.
yeah,
I didn't
it's
ask for that specifically. That's just what she got me.
yeah. No, you just were laying on she was in there like you were like a linoleum lizard, except we don't have linoleum. She come out and she was all over like the hardwood floor, like laying on the floor, and she's like, "Okay, I figured it out. I know what I want for my birthday." And we got all excited and we're like waiting the anticipation. And she's like, "I want a fan, a new fan." So I was thinking ceiling fan.
Wow, I'm being replaced because I was her number one fan. And now she wants a new fan. I'm being replaced. That's jacked up.
Yeah, what was it? Your 12th or 13th birthday? You wanted the tree swing. Yeah, and then she tells us, "Well, I got so much for Christmas and over the summer that I haven't even barely used yet. I don't really need anything for my birthday. So I guess we're just gonna go do something tomorrow." So now she's got to think on what she wants to do
hmm
because a lot of the family is busy this month, so we're not getting ready. We're not getting together until.
Yeah, I'm gonna celebrate this birthday next year with.
Yeah, right. No, it'll be October when we all get together.
What?
Yeah, well, my brother's birthday already passed, and then in October, my stepdad's birthday. So we'll be celebrating 3 birthdays in October.
But I like that because then
And we're having all at your mom's house, right?
No,
it's too far, and she doesn't like anyone over.
yeah, she just likes to come here, make mess.
Well, on that day you tell her you got COVID and they'll just not show up.
Oh, Allie says, "Oh, I miss them." Yeah. So my middle child is on her way, and when she gets here, I'm gonna let you guys go, or before that, because she's got to use our printer, and our printer I think is hooked up to Wi-Fi. So.
And
And I don't know how to do all that stuff from her devices to ours, so I don't know.
no, she doesn't know how to do it, so she doesn't get to use it. Bottom line,
Right?
easy peasy. It's done.
Yeah. Allie will help her.
Don't do it, Allie. She's got to take you to Subway for a salami sandwich for lunch.
Oh, Barry J, that's horrible. I know. It's like the people that got 700, but then they're getting like over 1,000. It doesn't make any sense.
Sure does.
Or how we keep sending money overseas to different places, and our people don't. I don't get it. It makes me angry.
People need to stop paying tax. The way to do it is contact your governor. Tell him to freaking shut down the state and collect any freaking tax to send to the federal government. Cut the power off all the freaking federal buildings in your state. The state has more power. They just need to start flexing. It's time for you to stick the state with steroids so they freaking, start doing what they need to do against the federal government. They'll freaking learn. What, you think the federal government's going to send American troops against the state? Think about it.
Take care, Harvest Mary.
Yeah.
I get it.
If the federal government sent federal troops against the state, that would be an insurgency worse than freaking what they called January 6th. And you know how many freaking states would jump in? The federal government would be backdoored in so many ways. And what are the politicians going to do? Start crying on TV? the freaking newscasters, if they don't side with the people, they'll shut down because they're going to be afraid to get freaking firebombed or something. You know, and I'm just using the words of everything that everybody's saying, oh, we're going to do this, going to do that. If the states stand up, the federal government will have to back down. There's no threat the federal government can give to all the states. Think about it.
What's up, Bushcraft? No, that might work, Trust.
Yeah, look, federal government doesn't take care of their freaking postal service workers. Think about it. They're federal employees. They barely take care of the vets, and that's been freaking years.
Yep.
Well, think about it. If you really look at it, there's more veterans that are retired and know how to use weapons, more trained than any agent that the federal government can come up with. When you really think active duty is going to go against their relatives and stuff, nope. It's just a contract. They can break it if the federal government breaks it, and the federal government's been breaking federal contracts with the American people for years.
Yep.
So I'm not saying let's start an insurgency. I'm just saying do it the legal way. Frickin' that the states frickin' start doing what they need to do to frickin' push back with the federal government. Federal government does anything bad, the American people will take care of it. Bottom line, all the violence will come from the frickin' federal government. All the defensive frickin' stuff will come from the American people. You get an agent knocking on your door. I got a warrant. It's just a piece of paper. Thanks, man. Just slip it through the door. I needed toilet paper. You know? You wipe your ass with it and freaking slide it back through the door. Say, here's my answer. If you really want to get that way, put it in the, if you got cats, put it in the kitty litter. Let the cats urinate on it a couple of times and then send it back to them.
Ew.
You know, there's going to come a time people are going to use freaking paper on their kitty litter. Then they're going to get it out, dry it out, and it's going to have that stink. And then they're going to fold it and they're going to send letters to the White House. Not saying to do it, but you're going to see people freaking start sending cat urine. And they're going to like spend weeks at a time freaking trying to see what kind of chemicals on them. And they're going to find out it's all cat urine.
It's just cat stuff.
Yep.
Meow, 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 meow.
Yuck.
It's Febreze. Well, hello, Mr. Red.
That was quick. Hello.
Hey,
Hey, Bushy.
Welcome back. I saw that you're out and about.
yeah, I had to go get my BLT.
Oh, okay. I thought you were visiting the Amish woman.
Well, that too, but
Aha.
they're too young though.
Yeah.
You have to wait till they're 16.
They're older than that though.
Well,
Yeah. They're still
Um,
too young. He likes them older.
yep. Well, 16
They,
get to venture out from their community for a year or so.
They got in trouble for putting extra bacon on my sandwich.
Oh, I don't like it.
The guys, because there's one guy that works that's, I don't know if he's a manager or they're whatever, but he come by and they were making somebody else's BLT, and he walks over. Why does this one have all this extra bacon on it? And they pointed over towards me.
You're like, oh no, I'm on the spot.
Figures as soon as I get on here, he got to go mowing. I'll mute for.
Oh, that's crazy, son. He's mowing.
No, he's all done. He left.
Oh,
A little bit.
well, that was quick.
Yeah. He had the.
Okay, I guess he's done.
You're
Well,
good. You're
It
good,
sounds
Bush.
like
Your
somebody's
cat's,
mowing.
Uh-huh.
yeah, I'm just going to say, Bush, you're good. Your cat's got your back.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to say that for so long, but I just waited till I had you on camera. Your cat did that.
Say hi.
Is it? It's not my fan that's making that sound, is it?
That's
Nope.
probably mine.
It was the mower.
Neighbor.
Never.
So, Lake Prairie on Allie's birthday present. You said it was an escalating one of those cooling fan type things.
That's what she wants. Yeah, it'll be here tomorrow.
Is it like a round one with the fan that just oscillates, or is it one of
No,
those
no,
tower ones?
it's one of those tower ones with the filters in them.
Oh, the Arctic Air kind.
Yeah, those.
Okay, well, depending on what kind it is,
Uh-huh.
there's some that you can put ice in them
Okay.
when you put the water in there, and I would definitely wet the filters. Buy
Okay.
some spare filters too, and wet them, put them in the freezer, and freeze them. Because they recommend you wet them and freeze them on the
Yep.
filters, depending on which one you get. I do that, and oh my god, the difference! I got the one where it has a mister on it, and it'll mist for like half the thing on it. It's so great. I'll go to sleep. I nap so much with it. That's my secret to taking naps. Put
Yeah.
the mister on, and you're.
Bushcraft, were you here when we talked about what you can't hear?
He can't hear the noise.
Oh, you're muted.
Yeah, he's muted because the lawnmower guys.
Allie could have anything she wanted for her birthday. She wanted another fan for her room.
And that's it. That's
I
good.
Between that and the tree swings, I don't know.
I really thought she was going to ask for a car.
Yeah, that was my first guess.
Actually, it wasn't even a car; it's a motorcycle. I can see her riding a Harley. Vroom, 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 vroom.
When she graduates, she can get that.
That's towards graduation, right?
Yeah.
Well, that only gives her more inspiration. That's why she needs to go on dates, because she
There
doesn't
we
have
go.
a car, and the guy can take her to go to
But
dinner.
she had a chance to go on a date this week. She freaking flaked out and didn't answer the phone.
Well, that's because you picked the guy out. She's got to pick the guy out.
His father's a pastor, and she totally flaked out.
Yeah, we know about those pastor kids.
I was gonna say there's nothing wrong with a pastor kid. They're just as bad as a regular kid.
Now they're worse. They want to dance.
No, he's a good boy.
Yeah. That was Kevin Bacon or whatever his name was in that movie.
Oh, Footloose,
Yeah.
Yep.
the good one. I didn't
Yeah.
even watch the second one.
Oh, the second one blew.
Yeah,
About
kinda
7
figured
minutes,
it
I
would.
turned it off.
That's why you just watch the first one. That's all you need to know.
Yeah,
Yep.
I watched.
I've been to little burgs like that didn't allow music,
Yep.
and that's strange.
It is really.
Yep.
But come to find out, a lot of the good musicians come out of small towns like that
Yeah,
because it pushes them to get to it. Yep, which is good.
Yeah, if you got a town like that, please put it on the map and email it to me. I want to roll up in my Hummer, jamming out to Metallica. I want to see if they send the SWAT team out.
oh boy.
To Lamb of God, not Metallica.
Yeah, my son was I'll put it on watch duty for 16 hours. They're having them for 16 hours shifts.
Mhm.
Oh gosh.
So he's laying in bed.
I don't know what these girls are doing out there. They're trying to connect something from my middle daughters to our printer, and oh, good God, Bushcraft, help!
She needs to know what the aim of the printer is if she's hooking it up on her phone.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Are you
it's
doing
pretty-
it for the laptop?
Probably has to be on the same Wi-Fi connection because that's how my printer is. It has to be on the same
Yeah.
Wi-Fi connection, but I can do it by Bluetooth. Not
Well-
Bluetooth, but through Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Technically, you don't. If it's hooked up, well, it depends how old it is. If it's hooked up to your computer or laptop,
It is.
okay, then it should be on the network.
But she's trying to hook it up to hers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you hooking it or to Ollie's, I guess. So you have to hook your You're gonna have to do it from Dad's.
I can't. I already tried.
Come on, be a hooker. Come on, hook it up.
His laptop is already hooked to it.
Yeah, I
Is-
know,
is
but it's not working.
as long as both computers are on the same network, meaning
Network,
the Wi-Fi,
Yeah.
you should be able to see it if you have it shareable on the main computer.
Yep.
Yeah, they got it figured out. They got to plug his laptop into it. You can email it to him and then just go to his email button and get it.
Yeah, that's
You just log into your own email off of his laptop, and then there you go. That's how I used to do it.
Yeah, no, we don't want to be doing that.
But you just
Yeah.
log out afterwards. Log out
Yeah.
and make sure you log out of your email, and just you're done. Because that's what I used to do to my parents when I had to print up stuff.
Yeah, I can tell her.
it,
You can log into your email from his computer, Nicolette.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and then plug his into the hardwire. Okay.
Yep.
Great.
And just make sure you log out of your email.
It's hilarious.
Wait,
you guys are doing it the hard way.
why is it a hardwire? The wire's soft. It's copper.
No, the Cat 5.
It says y'all are doing it the hard way.
Well, I
Yeah.
tried doing it the regular, easy way, and it said, no, not connected, not today. It said, no. Not again.
Hey, young lady, don't talk to your mom that way.
That's how the computer was talking to me. I was relaying it. It was just, this is so annoying.
See, it's funny.
That means
No, I'm not going to cry.
the
No, no, no.
main computer wasn't set up to share it.
Yeah.
All you have to do is go and find on the main computer, go to whatever device you want to share, right click it, and you share it.
Yeah.
And then
Go to settings, find the printer, right click.
Nicolette, do you want to listen to Bushcraft on a shorter way to do it? It's on Bigfoot's laptop though.
Yeah, no, I know how to do it. I
Oh,
just,
now she's doing it.
yeah, no, I know how to do it. It's just, sometimes it just don't work the way you
Sometimes the technology just don't want to catch up with you.
Hi, I'm doing adult things on your computer.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna let you guys go. Bigfoot.
Oh, you want to hear the responses?
About it.
Alexa, play the duck song.
Oh God, no. It's bad enough Nicolette plays creepy stuff while she's not here through it. Because she connected her stuff to it. So she can play all kinds of stuff when she's not here.
Okay, Alexa, play Tootsie Roll. So the Lake Fair can dance to Pumpkin Roll.
I didn't sing Pumpkin Roll. Okay. Well, Bigfoot's on call and it's only 2:48, so hopefully he'll get lots of hours of downtime before that happens.
Is
So
he
he
home
gets-
now?
So he gets paid for every time he gets a call?
It's well, you get paid just for being on call, and then you get paid for going out on the call, and then you get paid time or double time and a half for going on the call.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. So he can be on call and do DoorDash and get paid double for doing one job.
You could,
Wow.
but it would really suck doing a DoorDash and getting a call. So
I was
that
just
can't
gonna
really
say,
happen.
if it was my luck, I would go be on call and go do a DoorDash, and then on call would call for me to go into work.
Well, this is what you say. Okay, I'll be there as soon as I can. I'm stuck in the toilet right now. My wife gave me diflucus, and I'm trying to flush it out right now. That'll work.
All right, I'm going to go before these girls really screw things up. Love you guys. Have a great weekend. I will see you guys later on tonight on Bushcrafty for fun and games and chit chat.
Yeah, you have to be this tall to join the games. Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah.
Dun, dun.
So if you're bigger than a squishy Twinkie, then you're allowed.
A squishy Twinkie.
Yeah, my sister-in-law made a minion cake using Twinkies. It was amazing.
Okay, well, just stand on your pumpkin roll. You might be tall enough.
Okay.
Nope, she got the sub roll to stand on.
Yeah, it's almost 21 inches.
Yep. It's almost a footer.
Yeah.
It's always about size with you women. What's up with
You're gonna
that?
put a mouth for that sub roll.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I want to see her try to take a bite out of that sub roll.
You gotta put her mouth, take a bite out of that sub roll.
Ah.
Oh, good.
All right,
good.
love you. Have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend. Be safe.
Bye, girl.
Molly, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
You love you.
Love you.
Yeah.
Bye
Even though you replaced me, I still love you.
bye.
She said she didn't replace you.
No. She says she wanted a new fan, so that means I've been replaced. So
No, that's not true. And
nevermore.
No, none of
That's
that.
it. I'm putting that on my tombstone. Replaced.
Oh
That's
my
it.
goodness.
That's all I'm going to have on the replaced.
Allie, he thinks he's been replaced.
By who?
By who?
Oh, who do you think?
Your new fan.
You wanted a new fan, so
Well, you're not in my room blowing air, so.
Did you hear
I'm so
her?
cool. You don't need a fan. No,
She's like, well, you're not in my room blowing air, so.
no, you're not of age. I can't be in your room. Sorry. That's just weird.
Oh, goodness.
Oh gosh. Well,
I know it.
have a good, exciting rest of your day. It sounds like it's going to be fun,
Oh, it's never a dull moment around here.
which
Yeah.
is good.
Don't forget to wash your feet in the sink this weekend.
Okay. All right. Love you guys. Bye later.
Bye
Love you
later.
too.
Love you too.
My leaders.
Bye later. Later. Bye. Yeah.
Later, bye.
That was a coded message for you, Bushcraft. Bye later.
Now or laters.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or she's going to violate more than one way.
Oh, did you hear about the one chip challenge thing?
Yep. Where that kid died.
Yeah, they
they're-
took it off the
They're
shelves.
going to
huh?
start taking them off the shelves now.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
think it was the chip that got him. It was something else.
Well, a lot of people have allergic reactions with it because they don't know if they're allergic to it or not until they finally do it. Also,
Yeah. But is it the chip's fault if they have an allergic reaction? No, it's the person's
There's a
fault.
warning on there.
right?
Yeah.
This is going to be bad.
Yep. That's that.
Say,
now-
even something like that, for me to try it, I would lick the chip first to see how hot it is.
oh no, just smelling it.
That would ruin it, though. You wouldn't do it.
No.
No, I probably would. The hotter it is, the more I want to eat it.
Go on TikTok. There are some people that eat the hottest peppers that do it and are complaining how hot it is.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the fact that they got it's loaded with
I think it's scorpion and Carolina Reaper together.
well, it's not that. It's food coloring
Oh, the blue.
that sticks to you,
Mm-hmm.
so you can't swallow it and get rid of it because
Yep.
it's
It's
stuck
stuck to
there.
your
If you
tongue,
watch
yeah.
them, their mouth is like really blue.
Yep.
It's because it's made to stay on your tongue,
Yep.
and it's really hard to eat that chip.
I watched
That's-
one when 4 guys did it in a workshop. They did it for the challenge. And this old guy ate it and sat there and laughing at all the other 3 guys that were drooling and foaming at the mouth. He ate the whole thing and didn't even bother him, didn't even flinch. I'm like, what?
It was the drunk guy.
No, not the drunk one.
Oh,
The drunk one in the liquor store? No. No. It was 4 guys in like a machine shop. And the girl was filming them doing the challenge. And the old guy in the machine shop says, well, I'm going to go back to work now. And they're like, how could you go back to work? Because they're foaming and spitting and saliva and out of drooling and crying. They're like, how can you go back to work talking about like this? I'm like, and all of them are touching the chip without gloves. And I'm like, no, don't touch your face. Definitely don't touch your face after doing that.
oh no.
I've seen people like dunking their whole face into ice cream buckets, getting it like pouring it on their lips like it's lip gloss.
Yeah.
They needed to do a Tabasco eyedropper challenge. There you go.
You should have seen the one where the girl buys Taco Bell for her boyfriend,
Mm-hmm.
and she breaks the chip up and puts on his taco. He's gnawing down.
And they cough it, yep.
That's a little hot. And then all of a sudden he starts crying like a baby.
Yep. This is the hottest Taco Bell I've ever had.
And she's over there munching down and like, it's
Like,
not
what do you
very
think?
hot. It's hot, but it's not that hot. How are you not dying?
I love Did you watch the one? All right. When the first, how do you say it? Pakwai? Is that how you pronounce it? The chip? Pakwai?
Pocky, I think.
Pocky or something. The
Yeah.
first ones that came out, they were originally red when they first came out with the chip challenge years ago, not blue. And I had gotten the ghost pepper, the ghost pepper chips from them. Their chips are really good actually. by the
Oh
way.
yeah, that's one my son used to eat.
They had a bunch of they were filming a bunch of Irish people doing it, and they talk funny anyway in general. You ever hear an Irish person with an extreme amount of heat in their mouth? You can't, never mind, you can't understand them in general. You cannot understand them at all, and the shit that comes out of their mouth is so funny.
Let's see if I can.
I'm feeling good today. I got up on time. Went to the doctor's. I also got my Rotel diced tomatoes and green chili because I'm making chili this week.
Here you go. Here's one.
Oh, I see it. Ready, Trust?
Right. Okay, you ready?
What?
Let's go.
Ready?
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, be right back. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Ew. Okay. It's at 9.
You can't do it.
10. 10. Go.
Oh no! The hell?
He did the chip challenge. He's trying to run to this thing.
Oh my god!
And water makes it worse.
Oh my god!
Poor guy.
Come on.
Water makes it worse. Water makes it so much more worse.
Oh,
It
poor
does.
guy.
If anything, let it do its thing for like if you can tolerate it. At least do the 5 minutes that they try to tell you to do. And then I watched the one where Tony Hawk did it, and he was like sticking his face into the ice cream bucket and everything. Yep.
So I know this has no class, but that one kid that passed, I wonder if he's going to have on his tombstone, chip off the old block.
Oh God.
Hey, I got to say things nobody else is going to say on YouTube. So, you know.
I mean, it is sad, but I mean, if you had there's no way to know if he was allergic. Did they even come up with I started watching it this morning and I turned it off, but I didn't even get to the point. Did they even come up with a final conclusion?
No, they're still looking into
They're
it.
still looking
Hey,
into
Lori.
it, but they went and took the chip off the shelves anyway.
Well, you don't really know that. That's just what they're saying.
That's what they're saying to the
Oh,
public.
the company is taking them off the shelves for now.
No,
they're trying-
about the final conclusion on how he died.
Yeah. Well, you know, they set it all up even before the company said they're going to take them off the shelves. They set up the whole story. You know, the family's going to try to sue to get money.
That's why they ripped him off the shelves right away too, so nobody else can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Lori. Yeah, like I agree with you, Bushcraft. They probably do know what happened to him, but they're not publicly saying
Yeah.
what.
You know, it's not a company's responsibility to tell somebody if they're allergic to something. They just put the warning stuff, which they did.
They did. It's
The
been
individual's responsibility to know what they're allergic to.
That's the
Oh,
main
yeah,
warning.
it's-
There's a whole flyer on the inside that says warning in giant red letters.
Yeah.
Warning.
Hey, stop
Yeah.
tearing up.
I can see the parents. Well, my kid was passed and he didn't know how to read, and just
Well,
to find a way
couldn't
to
you?
get money.
Couldn't the parents read?
He was a good kid. Well, obviously he didn't pay attention to the warning labels, huh?
Right? Well, he
Just
probably
like
didn't
the-
even know.
The cinnamon challenge and the stupid pipe
Yes.
podcast or Tide Pod
Pods,
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, don't go after the company. Go after the person that freaking does the challenge initially. They can
Which-
track that.
Tide did put a thing,
Mhm.
Yep.
they did make safety things for kids, even though
They
if
did
they're
everything.
Yeah.
saying don't eat this.
There's always some loophole that somebody else will find a way in, to.
It all started with the Tylenol back in the 70s.
And McDonald's hot coffee,
Mm-hmm.
hairspray.
You mean
Don't
coffee's
say it
hot?
in your eye.
They have hot coffee?
Well, for one, if you're going to get a coffee to go, at McDonald's place, you don't get a coffee cup and somebody coming over and pouring you a cup of coffee. Back in the day, you used to, but not anymore. Now it's a to-go cup, so they should automatically put a to-go cup cover on it so it won't spill. So if that person took that cover off, it's then their responsibility after the fact. It should be like
Well,
that. It's not.
they used to not say caution. This is hot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Common sense, it
we,
was hot.
we had common sense back in the day.
Right. That was just. You ever read the back of the instructions on how to heat something up in the microwave, on how fully the instructions are now, because people are that dumb?
Yeah.
Or even, just to take the item out of the carton is part of the full descriptions, or take it out of the plastic. There, who would put something in? Why would you want to heat up plastic?
Yeah.
It's called the common sense that our generation has compared to a new generation that just thinks it's going to heat itself up by the time you look at it.
Yeah. And styrofoam is not supposed to be put in the microwave. You set that sucker for 2 minutes, I guarantee you got food in, it's going to melt.
Yep. Even to reuse if you go and make like a tea in a styrofoam cup, you can feel it starting to melt on its own anyway.
Yeah.
Because the hot water, because it's so recycled now, which is kind of good that it's recycled, but kind of not, because it's not doesn't withstand the heat like it should.
Yeah. Solo Cup needs to make a solo plastic coffee cup and just put on there, because you're too stupid to realize this liquid is hot. Put that warning on there and let people start serving on the plastic Solo Cups. They're hot coffee.
The wind is still really picking up. Oh, I took a quick video of my tomatoes when I went outside.
Yeah, I was looking at it.
Yeah.
I don't know, how can you tell when they're ready to come off to pick them?
Yeah.
Well, all you really need is one ripe tomato, and then you can pick them not ripe and just keep them together. Because a ripe tomato sets off pheromone or something that tells the other tomatoes to ripen up. It'll speed up the ripening for the other tomatoes.
Because sorry, go ahead.
There's a scientific word for it, but I don't know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's called the wave. It's like in a stadium. One person starts the wave, everybody does it.
Because what I was going to do is clip them off on the vine, like the bunches of vine that they're on.
You don't need to do that.
Don't need to?
Yeah, that's just decoration for stores. They do that.
Well, I was just going to do that so that way they stay together and not roll around everywhere. But well, that too. That's the other reason why. But I know my dad walked out back and he's like, "Why are your tomatoes orange?" I'm like, "They're supposed to be. They're Brad's. Well, they're atomic grape tomatoes, which they're purple, greens, yellows, oranges."
Yeah.
But that's as big as they're going to get. Some of them have gotten a little bit bigger because they said some will get up to plum size almost. But
yeah, just pick one off and eat it, and if it tastes good, then it's ripe.
Okay. If it's tart, then it's not.
Well, I don't know I haven't grown those, so I don't know what they taste like. So
Me neither. So
because there are some that are very sweet, and there's some are acidy, and some that don't have acid.
These ones says for the atomic grape ones, it said it's a flavorful amount of sweetness and savory, kind of like. I think that's what it said. Like sweetness probably wouldn't picking up. I think maybe I'll wait till after the rain this weekend. Maybe next week I'll pick them off. Because some of them look like that's about as big as they're going to get. Some of them are. There's a whole bunch more popping up because now we get this big heat wave again. Whoop, they come popping out.
Oh, you mean you got our heat wave? That We don't have any more because it's nice and cool.
Yeah, no, today's 96 again. But we also got that storm. Lee's coming up the coast.
Yeah, you should probably have another one that I didn't get. Pretty
Mhm.
much the whole state, and then it gets up to me and goes whoosh.
Yep, that's
And
what it does.
I never got no rain.
Yep.
And it's
Yeah, we're getting rain
we
as
have
of at least
mist
until Monday.
now. Stop that.
Yep. We're having rain from tonight and all the way up until Monday, like middle of the early morning.
And I hate the mist because I have one bad wiper that doesn't. If it's not getting a lot of rain,
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
it drags across instead of sliding.
Yep.
So if it's misty out, I actually have to use my windshield washers on it to get more water up there because I hate that.
We're expecting a lot of
Sound.
rain. Pick them before it
Yes, she did.
rains. A split. Okay, yeah. Because we get a lot from Andrew's father's garden that have the circle splits on it. Like they have the circular splits on
Yeah,
it because of the rain. But you have
yeah. If you get a lot of rain, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I was doing my sauce, it rained the next day. I went out there and you just barely grab a tomato and go split right open. So, but I usually put before I do my tomato sauce, I put them in the sink and let them soak for 4 to 6 hours just to get the gunk off
Oh
of them
no,
from nature.
there's a death nut challenge now out.
Oh, there has been. There's a bean too, the jelly bean.
Yep.
The nut one, Tim from Ridge Life did it, and he said he'll never do that again. Yeah, back in my day, there was a thing called eating the peppers.
Oh my god. He took a shot.
Garbage truck there.
No.
Well, congratulations, Bushcraft. Just the secret word for today was peppers. That was the announcement. You get the
Wait,
secret
now
word.
it's not. Now it's saying rain Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Forget today. Okay, it's just really dark and windy out.
Yeah, we're supposed to get the rain today. Why people are out there mowing, I don't know.
Oh, it's raining up north though. Holy shit.
Let me see.
Hey, I'm just going to put this out there. If Hurricane Lee hits stateside, I may go live stream during the whole thing. So I could put on there and say, I told you so. Y'all suckers went to school and didn't learn shit.
Oh,
not that.
yeah, you already knew this that was coming because they took people, Americans from a certain place
Mm-hmm.
because they knew it was coming. Which is funny because there was no sign of it then. Oh yeah, you guys are going to be getting hit.
Well, above Boston right now is getting hit.
Yeah, New York's getting hit pretty good.
Yep, New York.
I don't know
lower-
if that's
lower
going to
state
go up
north.
though.
We get another one coming up from Pennsylvania though.
Oh yeah, it's moving its way up there.
Yep. Which might hit me.
Yeah, it
I'm
looks
in
like
that
it's
corner
going
of
to hit
elbow where it kind of goes shoop right around me too sometimes.
around 6 to 8 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all of it's lately has been fast moving. With storms like that. But it's saying now not until Sunday. So the one from Pennsylvania will be coming up to us by Sunday.
Yeah, we're getting rain. Let me see, 30% tomorrow and 40% Sunday.
Shiny and mid 70s here today. Lori's World says. Hey, CJ. Ooh, CJ's making soup because it's nice and cool out, homemade soup. And they're making a cake too for hubby's birthday. Ooh. Do you add an extra egg to bake cake to make it moist? No, pudding. Get pudding mix.
Or
Mayonnaise.
applesauce.
Some people do sour cream or
Yeah,
applesauce.
yeah.
No, an extra egg will make it more fluffier. Like not fluffier, but taller. It'll fluff it up, like make it thicker when it cooks. But
Duck eggs are good too.
oh, duck eggs for bacon. I used to make all my,
Yeah.
my kids' birthday cakes with duck eggs. They're so good.
Hmm.
I use
You can tell the difference too. It's like really rich.
Mm-hmm. Makes your bakery stuff like muffins, cakes, and pancake. It's good in homemade pancake batter too, because it makes everything fluff. Like
Yeah, there wasn't no rain. It was just a mist. It was like a fog out there. It was just misty and horrible.
use a whole package. Use any kind of flavor you want for pudding. If it's a vanilla cake, then do vanilla. Or if you're doing a white cake, you could do any kind of pudding that you want. Banana or vanilla or chocolate
Yeah, vanilla.
or butterscotch or ooh, butterscotch cake. That'd be good. Ooh, a butterscotch pudding cake. Hey, Dana B.
Hey, Dana. Hey, not to change the subject, but I don't want to forget this. So I got to report on it because nobody else has been reported on it. Sad news coming from the rock and roll world. California is having a celebration this weekend with 6 bands for 3 days, 2 bands each day, and they're all big headliners. The top headliner for the group has to pull out for health conditions, which is Ozzy Osbourne. He's not doing too good.
Mm-hmm.
His wife and kids have reported they don't talk about it at the house because it depresses him, but he just wants one more tour with his friends, at least one more performance. So
Yeah.
instead of him performing, they got Judas Priest to take their spot, which is still a good band to do.
Yes.
It's a band when Ozzy was started too.
Breaking it all, breaking it all.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, but prayers to Ozzy. Hopefully he can get better so he can at least do that one last performance. Otherwise, kudos. You are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You'll always be remembered, even when you go in 20 years
Yeah.
from now.
That's
Don't worry
going
about
to be a hard one right there when he goes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let that depression get you. You just keep riding that crazy train, brother. So, sorry, I had to put that out. I was going to say it earlier, then I got lost in all the other stuff we're talking about. So,
There you go, CJ. There's a link in the chat for Cakewood putting in the mix for it. I don't think we were live when I said it, but I had said for Ozfest that he had backed out.
yep.
Remember? And I
Yep.
did not, at the time, they didn't know who was going to line up for him, in place of him. But
Yeah.
because remember, I said at least he should go out and say hello and then get off the stage.
Nah, he's that bad that he's at home.
He can't. Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, he can't even go on stage. So,
Right after they announced that, I think that was the end of last month, like within the last week of August.
yeah.
He wasn't going to be able to be on tour, and everybody was upset. But they got to understand, everybody grows old.
Yeah.
You only do so much. Remember
And
that?
he's got things that the old people always get. You can't fight it. You just got to deal with it.
Yeah, he 80s was a rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was rough for a lot of people. And I worry about that sometimes because I was really bad in the 80s.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But
Like, how much of
right after they announced that, all of a sudden, remember when him and Jack were doing their world tour thing?
Yeah.
To make up for time, they started playing that over and over and over again, like all the repeats of it.
Yeah.
And all this stuff's all coming up now on all different cable channels, regular TV channels and stuff of old programs of them. And
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a leaked video of him and I think it was his son or daughter or somebody. I wasn't sure. I don't think it was his wife. And he was looking at plants or something. You could see him doing
he's
this.
the shakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Wasn't good.
The one person I'm sad on the rock and roll thing, since he can't really perform, he tried, but he's given up and he's retired now, is Phil Collins.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, because his last performance, he was in a wheelchair.
Oh, wow.
He sang, he just couldn't really do drums and all that. And it's
Yeah.
all because he was in a car wreck and the surgeon messed up. It wasn't any, age has a lot to do with it also, but
Right.
his was the surgeons right off the bat, and he really can't perform.
Nope.
It was
Yeah,
very
he-
emotional seeing that last performance.
Yeah, he was always get up and jump around, and
Yeah,
he'd jump
Yeah.
over to one instrument and go to the next and
Yeah.
jump and holler through all his
Mhm.
concerts.
yeah. But hey, don't worry. This summer you got the Rolling Stones. I think they're doing a U.S. tour.
They just released a new video. Woohoo!
So, needless to say, you can see it one more time before one of them drops.
The ancients still roam. Yes, they do.
Unsure if he has Parkinson's. I know he has because of the surgeries. He had a lot of surgeries after his car accident,
Mm-hmm.
and it really messed him up like he has Parkinson's. But I don't know if he has it or if it's just because of the surgeries. and they
Yeah,
screwed him
it's
so bad.
hard to actually say nowadays because everything is.
Yep.
They don't want to seem
Yeah.
Yeah.
weak or anything, so they make up stuff.
Yeah, it was like that singer in the Smash Mouth. A
Yeah,
lot of people didn't realize. They thought, "Oh, it's a drug overdose." No, it wasn't. He was battling
Alcohol.
drug addiction, alcohol. He had liver problems and a couple other
Mhm.
things. And,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I won't say it was my number one freaking band, but I did like their music. And it's sad that he had to go that way. But
all two songs.
yeah,
I'm sorry. It's just like Jimmy Buffett.
yeah,
You know, what did he have? He had skin cancer,
yeah,
I believe. Now his family's doing the awareness for skin cancer, but that's what he's been battling for years. A lot of people don't know. Even Ronnie Dio, for years you couldn't even tell he had stomach cancer until
Who?
he died. Ronnie Dio.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
He had stomach cancer, and you didn't know until the day he died.
Yeah.
That's what he had been battling,
Yeah.
because they don't.
yeah.
put
Then you see the pictures of him, and it's like, holy crap!
Yeah, you can tell the difference.
You can
Yeah.
tell after you were told what was going on with him, then you can see it. Like, yes, now I can see what he's actually dying from, But I'm sure the pictures have passed along as people like, oh, he's just, still drugging it up, da, da, da. They're actually sick,
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
It is, but that's being in the public eye all the time. You have to have a persona,
Yeah, and then you have certain people over in Hawaii asking people for money. And
What?
that is a gimmick and a half.
Yeah.
I don't want to go down that, but I kind of accidentally went down that hole. And that is a major gimmick.
Yeah.
It's one of they're making so much money off of that.
Well,
And I'm going to put all this money up. They already got their money back already.
yeah. And all the big stars, they talk, but they get paid to do those freaking commercials. Think about it.
Oh yeah. And the thing is, the people who work for this company, what the heck was the name of it? EIF.
Mm-hmm.
It's this is it started out a good organization, or a nonprofit, as they say. I'll
Right.
still call it an organization. It started off that way back in the day when they did these celebrity concerts and stuff to raise money
Yeah.
because
Yep.
nobody got paid. It was all, all the money went straight to whatever they were
Donating to.
donating.
Yep.
Now, you're lucky if 30% goes to the people.
Yeah.
These people, there's the CEOs of the company are making millions of dollars a year at this so-called nonprofit. And there's people under them that makes hundreds of thousands of dollars that actually
Mhm.
does the work. And there's investors that get paid for these donations. And some of the investors are, Oprah, the Rock.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't trust neither one of them.
Tom
Yep.
Hanks is another one of the.
In other words, it's a donation on top of a donation on top of a donation.
There's no donation.
There's,
It's just
there's no
it's an
donation.
investment.
Everybody profits off of something.
I think the last legal one, and it's still questionable, was Live Aid when Queen performed with Freddie Mercury. I think that was the last actual legit.
They just don't
Well,
understand the word
Oh,
non-profit. They are not supposed to profit. It's supposed to go towards the organization that they're raising money for, like diabetes or cancer or
Yeah,
something,
and they go on. Oh, we need you to, us people that hardly have any money to donate, and she has. I think she's up to $4 billion. Her worth.
Yeah.
Oprah.
Yeah.
The Rock is almost at $1 billion. So, what $1 billion? That wouldn't hurt her at all. She
That's
still
profit
have
used to
$3
them.
billion. $1 billion would fix everything over there.
Yeah.
Everybody would have houses, the whole shebang. But why doesn't she do that? Oh, I want to beg people to donate so I don't have to.
Yeah. I don't want to waste my time, basically, is what they're saying. So you have to pay for me.
Mhm.
Wow. Now, I'll even go as far as it's because they're not, how can I put it? This is going to be a shocker. They're the wrong skin color. Yeah, exactly. Enough said.
Yeah.
Look at everything Oprah donates to.
Hey,
I'm
Ruben.
sorry. You have to meet a certain criteria. You have to have not a tan. You got to be born a certain color in order to get help from Oprah. I'll call it out. I'm sorry, but show me where she's freaking spent money on people.
Never liked
Besides
white
making a commercial and putting a little white kid in there.
Dang it,
Yeah,
there was
think
something
about
that just came up.
Hey, Ginger Ninja. Hey, Ruben. Beach Almond's
Hey,
bad.
Ruben.
Margaret.
Only way you could get a job at this place, I can't remember where I heard this at,
Yeah.
is you had to have a certain color skin,
Yeah.
or and a woman.
Mm-hmm.
What the
Yeah.
heck was this?
TH2. Way to go.
can't remember
You
where I
don't
heard
get
that.
a house, and you don't get a house, and you don't get a house.
Exactly. But hey, truth hurts. If you get butt hurt, Oprah, oh well. Stop being racist. Yeah, I said it. No said.
She doesn't
Somebody's got to set you straight. Your husband needs to be man up and freaking put you in your place.
Oprah's married. I thought her girlfriend was a girlfriend.
Wow, she probably got 2 girlfriends on the side. She was married to that one guy. I don't know if they're still married or not, but he sure the hell didn't show manly spirit. It's
Isn't he some kind of music producer or something like that?
That marriage was just.
That was horrible.
Yeah.
Are you saying it was like what's her name? Janet Jackson's marriage that she had, the second one, I think, or the third one? I don't remember. She's been married a lot of times.
Yeah, I don't.
Like Michael's marriage to Marie Presley, same thing. Hey, Dharma. So, I don't know. Maybe it was just a living arrangement.
B. Chapman says no, she was never married. She was like engaged. That was her partner, quote unquote, as she would always say.
Well, if it's a partner, if you look at it, a lot of states now, you just have to, people have to recognize you being married without actually getting married. And that's legal enough.
CJ said Bushcraft. That was Beetlejuice Mayor, Chicago.
What was Beetlejuice Mayor?
Oh, why did you have to mention Beetlejuice? Oh, man, I thought I was done with that freaking wench.
No, we're just talking about Beetlejuice 2, right? The second one that's coming out.
Yeah.
Oh, Bushcraft and Trust. I think it's September 29th, only one day in theaters. The Citizen comes out.
Yep.
That new movie, the AI movie.
Uh-huh.
Look it up, Bushcraft. You'll be like, what? I wonder what it's going to be on afterwards for
Oh, you mean when it's a little AI or a little robot girl?
girl with the hole through her head.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
one.
but there's a whole bunch of other ones. They show it in the commercial. There's a whole bunch of other ones, adult ones, children ones. They grow
Oh, yeah.
up and everything, but they
Yeah, so they have their own rights and
it's
stuff.
us fighting against them. But he goes and saves her because he thinks that she's good.
Yeah, I do like that actor though.
I think it looks kind of interesting, but you can't tell just from trailers. You know,
Oh,
watch
yeah.
the trailer. You can't tell until you actually watch the movie.
It's
Because
their
sometimes
job to
the trailers
advertise
are the best part of the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I think it's kind of funny on the job market because when I graduated, I applied to places and they wanted me to work for, let's just say $10 an hour, even though I had 20 years experience in management and certifications and all that I needed. And I was asking for 15. I'm like, no, we can't pay that. You don't got the experience. And I'm looking at it like, shit, I got more experience than all you executives combined, which I did.
Mm-hmm.
And now they don't want the freaking college degrees. They want the experience. It's like, yeah, now you motherfuckers want me, and I don't want to work for you. So I had some of them call me back, and I'm like, nope.
Go figure.
You fucked up. You should have paid me the 15 then. I'd be running the company by now.
They waited too late.
Yep. I'm happy. I'm on a budget.
Too long, I mean.
Why do I need stress to make somebody money? I don't. So the only one I'm making money for is the landlord, it seems like. So he can't avoid that.
I'm flushing my phone. Excuse me, I'll be right back.
No.
Oh,
I can't stand it. I'm gonna turn the app off for you.
did you fall
That's-
asleep there? There's
So
always somebody-
Supposedly, yeah, cat's getting comfortable.
Behave. He's not coming up.
All right, I am turning off my sensor curfew on my phone pot because the little handheld meter, it goes beep, beep, instead
These
of
cats
beep,
like
beep.
wait in line for one cat to get up, and then they jump up and take their spot.
So IRS reported a few hours ago they're going after 16 million millionaires that have back taxes not paid for. So if you got money and you owe taxes, they're coming for you. Ukraine needs more money. What's the white one's name again? I know you always say it and I always
Which
forget.
one?
The one that's on your lap right now.
This one. This one's Brutus. See if I can get him to look at the camera.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
has two different color eyes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so beautiful though.
That one back there, Spike.
Hey, Andy T-Town, welcome to the stream and happy birthday, Nick. Grrr. I don't know if I pronounced it right, but happy birthday either way, buddy.
Woo! Hey, Andy. Happy birthday, Nick. Woo!
Be crazy. Your answer is yes. Last words, advice for the people this weekend? Bushcraft?
I just got the live tonight for 80s trivia.
Ooh.
And because everybody likes it, the would you rather thing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled on my last one. Some of those answers, though, I'm like, huh?
Yeah, for some reason there was a lot of food ones last time.
Mhm.
What
Yeah,
time?
I
I
watch
try
them on
not
the-
to look at them, so I get to, play along.
Yeah.
Beach Hammond has 2 questions for you. For one, how many white cats do you have?
4,
And what time for tonight? Is it 7 or 8?
7 o'clock
7
Eastern.
o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Game
I'll
night.
be on the big screen, giving a thumbs up and watching.
Yep.
That way I can do dishes and get things done while
That's
watching.
I've been doing lately. I've been trying to get back in the group. I've been rewatching everybody. I don't say too much, but I'll watch. I do the thumbs up, watch it when I'm trying to do other stuff and keep my earbuds in. So I just keep to myself over the weekend so I don't get myself in trouble.
Yeah, I had that when he was a real little one. He would always, he'd always be Bruton, and then of course he was bigger than other cats, so I just called him Brutus.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yeah, first time I thought you said Groot. It was like, oh,
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay. No, but
I wish everybody have a good, safe weekend.
yeah.
Keep on trucking, doing what you're doing, and get ready for some storms that should be coming up because it's getting to be fall time, which we all have some kind of weird storms going on.
Yeah.
Make sure you go over your stuff and check your dates and recycle. I mean, recirculate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Redo and recycle too. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, even though we've got recycle bins.
Yeah.
And the normal trash guy comes by and just picks it up like it was regular trash. So it's out. If somebody wanted to recycle, they go out to the dump and pick through it.
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to go to its, a recycle area, but they're lazy.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, thank you, Dana. I have been. I've been figuring things out, getting answers to my questions of my health. Thank you, Dana. I'm getting there. So.
Okay. Sorry, let's just look at the hurricane thing. CNN showing one where the hurricane, and they're showing a red line path to Florida, Georgia. So you never know.
Beach Hammond
Please,
says
everybody be
all day.
safe. Check your things in case the storm comes. And like
Keep everything
I
sharp.
said, if it hits stateside, I'll be going live, and I'll label it "I told you so," and we'll talk about the education of meteorologists and what needs to change so they do a better job, especially on hurricanes.
Trust in God, y'all. Sit
Yeah.
around, all y'all. Trust in
You
God.
know, and I put everybody in there. So if you watch a particular one, I pick on Ryan Hall because it's an inside joke between TH2 and I. And of course, I'm still waiting to see Bigfoot as a storm chaser. So we can call him Bigfoot Hall, storm chasing. I'd love to see him freaking on a live stream with Ryan Hall. Hey, Bigfoot. What a hole. No, but anyway, remember to tell your loved ones you love them because you know what's going to happen in 5 minutes, 24 hours. And most of all, avoid the heat. It is currently 107 here, and I'm not going to mention the heat index. Yeah, so if you're expecting heat, be ready for it. You're expecting storms, be ready for it. Possibility of storms, definitely check your stuff to be ready for it. And if you get caught with your pants down, you were warned, you didn't listen, and yeah.
Beach
Worst comes to worst, check out Bushcraft tonight and get enjoyment and a laugh out of it. And
Good game night. Do a family night with Bushcraft. Family game night. Woohoo.
yeah, they're saying we're supposed to get strong winds blowing here shortly. So
Yeah,
we're going to have the heat and the strong winds. So we might get that cold front. Yeah, we may be getting that cold front a little earlier.
At least when you get sweaty, that breeze will cool you off a little bit.
Yeah, just enough so you don't pass. Yeah. But of course, you got to be in the shade in order to feel the breeze because you're not going to feel it in the direct sunlight. So.
It just turns into hot air getting poked at you. But everybody have a good, safe, blessed rest of your day.
Yep. And hopefully we'll see you Monday, if not this weekend. And
Yep.
Crazy, I guess we'll see you when Thursday.
No,
After you're comatose?
no.
No.
I have a wedding next weekend, so I have to stop eating gluten so I don't puff out of my outfit.
Ah, okay.
So my pants will fit. So my stomach won't blow up, but yeah. All right, everybody have a good one.
Yeah. Hold
We
on,
did.
I'm trying to find it. Chelsea's.
Oh, my eyes.